do it today. Rah. We are back with some corpses. What the fuck? Mine. What do you mean they're yours? They were mine first, laddie. Give them back. What the fuck? First you make me bald, or first you make me blind. Now you make me bald? What heresy is this? What war crimes are you conceiving here? And I do not appreciate. Stop. You can't take my fucking nose. You don't get to take my nose yet. Stop bugging me. Ah! That's so mean. Why are you guys mean to me? I just got here. But how is everyone today? I hope everyone is having good days, good days. I will take the nose. What the fuck? Thank you for the biddies, Ash. Thank you for the 10 carrots, I should say, not the 5. Nom 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 nom. Ash is slowly rebuilding their stream streak. They're at 15 now. Wait, what's Rat at? Rat, what's your stream streak at? I need to make sure that Ash has less than you do. Rat has 100 more days now. Oh, no. Wait, has it actually already been like 100? Or like, not 100, sorry, 14? That's crazy. We gotta do a big celebration for when Rat gets out of prison. Here it's mysterious. Nom 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 nom. Jesus Christ! Stop it. Stop it. That's a lot of biddies. 2, 4, 5, 50. Thank you for the 50 biddies. Thank you for the 50 biddies. The 50 carrots. Nom 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 nom. So yummy. And they're all mine. You guys thought you would be getting some carrots? No! Jesus Christ! Chill! Calm yourself! Calm yourself with those biddies! With those carrots! That's a lot! You're gonna be able to pay off my mortgage. I don't even have a mortgage. My carrot mortgage? How many? 2, 4... 4 times 25 is 100, right? That's 150. Thank you for the 150 biddies. Stop making me do math. Math, it hurts. The math hurts my brain. Even further beyond, Jesus Christ. Where are you at on the leaderboard now? Oh, you're not on the leaderboard. Hold on, wait. Where are you? You're 4th. You're close to beating Chaos. No! I shouldn't have mentioned the leaderboard. Now they beat Chaos. They're on the leaderboard. That's weird. They beat Ash! Oh my god, Ash, you've been beaten. Have you ever played / seen Until Dawn gameplay? Ash, that was my first ever horror game. I love Until Dawn. I shouldn't say it was my first. It was like my 2nd. Or 3rd. Jesus Christ! Are you trying to beat Sarah T? Holy shit. So, that's so much math. 2, 4, 6, 8, 900. There's a game series I recommend that. Ash, you already recommended it to me. Yeah, the dark picture. We talked about this in VC, you numbskull. You little wee brain cat. Should I? Do you want me to? No, I want you to save your money. Did I? Yes, you did. I do want to play it though. It looks really good. I saw you were playing it too, weren't you? That's why I didn't click on your stream. Me and Dossie finished Little Hope. Yeah. Is it multiplayer? I'm assuming it's multiplayer like The Quarry, where like you pick, you take turns. Oh, my nose. Sorry, allergies are acting up again. Thank you for all the carrots, Mysterious. You're at 5,000. Stop! Thank you for the 500 carrots. Nom 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 nom. It has a shared story where you can do 2 players in 1 story. Okay, yeah. That's what I kind of figured, because it's made by the same people that made The Quarry. And how The Quarry works is, if you play multiplayer, I think you can have up to 4 players, and everyone gets, like, to play 1 character. Though a lot of characters don't get screen time in The Quarry, and The Quarry kind of sucks ass. I am a big hater of the quarry, though. I only hate the quarry for the goddamn motion blur, okay? The motion blur. I just realized we're not in super comfy mode. My bad. I've been just blinding you all. Whoopsies! But no, the quarry is... It's a game. It's a game, alright. Oh! Stop it! I just got my hair back! What the fuck? I wish I had like a little animation of like a hand picking off my nose or like flicking it. I think that would be so fucking cute. Hold on, I forgot to open Twitch on my web browser. Let me do that real quick. Blah, 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 stream manager. Because we are the managers, chat. All I'm gonna hear for eternity is nom, 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 nom. So they experience all the same story, just in different areas and perspective. It was a cool game. We got 3 more of the games to play, and then we're thinking of replaying into with different choices. Ooh, yeah. Don't get too attached to those glasses. I'm gonna get very attached, Mysterious. There. Look at my glasses. Aren't they adorable? What the fuck? What the fuck? Where did they go? Plus 2 glasses? Plus 2 glasses. Aww, they're gone. I have stolen it. What the fuck? That's mean. Apparently, Little Help has 3 endings, and we got the natural ending. So you got the basic bitch ending. How dare you, Ash? You need to be a perfect little boy. Get the perfect shit. There's also a good and bad ending. Yeah. Until Dawn, I think, has... It has a few, because it has a few, like, things you can do. Like, there's the good ending, where everyone survives, except Josh. And then there's the bad ending, where everyone dies. And then, but there's also, like, different variants of the bad ending. Like, you can just kill everyone in the house. I think that is the funniest thing you can do. Is, you can, like, after you saved everyone, you did your best to save everyone, you tried so hard, you fought Wendigos from left to right, from up and above, one little fucker turns on a light switch and kills you all. Effortlessly. I may or may not have over 20 stacks of cookies. Why would you have 20 stacks of cookies? That's a lot of cookies. In the Minecraft server? Glue glasses into hair so Bunny has to take off hair to get glass. You just want me to take my wig off. That's crazy. Because Cookie? Yeah. We like Cookie. But you know what we like more than cookies? Bodies. Dead bodies. Corpses. In fact, we have a factory. A corpse factory. That's such a horrible transition, by the way, to get into the game. I deserve that, yeah. I deserve it that time. Even I can admit, I would be a little cringe there. Okay, what the fuck is covering up my screens? Hold on. I need to fix everything. Things are covering up the screen that shouldn't be. But look! Also, I don't know if she was on the screen earlier or not, but we got, Tomoe. Tomoe is on the screen now. I don't know if she's always been there or not. Continue. Now we stole a corpse, and now we're gonna turn, I think the girl's name is Emmy. We're gonna turn Emmy into a dead body now. Yeah, last time we played this, we finally got access to the morgue. We came, threw up, and passed the fuck out. Tomoe had to carry us out of there and put us back in the car. Before helping, fucker, I always forget his name, the sexy homeless man. Before helping sexy homeless man carry the dead body into the van. Oh, my knuckles! Sorry, I had to crack my knuckles. They were really fucking stiff. And now we brought the body back to our factory, where we're gonna make it all pretty. Shut the fuck up, Windows! What do I do now? What did I break? Nothing broke. Why you like this? We arrived at the factory after a brief pit stop at my apartment to collect my makeup kit. You're using your personal makeup kit on dead bodies. That actually makes me want to throw up. Kojiro! That's his name! Beautiful homeless man! Kojiro managed to fix the lock on the front entrance, meaning we didn't have to try and shimmy a cadaver through the side window. He even found the proper key for the place on one of the rusted workbenches. That's safe. Yeah, that's very safe. Tomoe helped to drag a workbench to the center of the factory. Hey, potential spam. Can you stop fucking calling my phone? My name's not Brian. Leave me alone. I keep getting spam calls, chat. You did everything to Windows. Everything. Yeah, I did. Ooh, this game has me in it. We are very mysterious here. Mysterious. Tomoe helped to drag a workbench to the center of the factory floor, and we hoisted the cadaver on top of it. Kojiro unwrapped it from the HRP, which he explained simply meant human remains pouch. I don't like that that's what it's called. Yes. Did you see my HRP, my human remains pouch? That's where I contain the body. I never want to fucking do that voice again. It says mystery. Ooh. Ooh, so mysterious, mystery. Is mystery your legal name, Mysterious? Is Mysterious just a nickname? Or is it Mystery Eus? Eus is just your last name. So yeah, guys, I'm a pretty big deal in this game, most likely because I've never played this game before. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is your first time here for a Corpse Factory stream. You're gonna have a good time here. You're gonna have an interesting time here, bud. You get to learn what the fuck it's like being in this goddamn game. We've been here for too long. For those that aren't caught up, though, with where we're at in the game, I do post, I did update the fucking episode, so we are caught up now in the VODs channel. There's a playlist for Corpse Factory. I think I might make a channel in the Discord where I pin, playlists of, like, games we're currently playing in case people are missing things. I'm gonna have to do that. Damn it, I can't take the glasses anymore. Ha! Broke. Be broke. Be poor. Starring? Staring down at the body before me, I now begin to wonder why I freaked out so much at the morgue. It's just a body. A lifeless thing that was once somebody, but now has no meaning in its existence. I'm struggling.
It's kind of gross, but it's not really that bad.
It's not really that bad, you say?
I'm glad you've come around, but I still don't want nothing to do with it.
Tomoe at least is supportive, alright? She's very supportive. Why is there no music? That's freaky. I don't like it when this game does not put music in it.
So, we're here. We got your body. What now?
Oh yeah, for those that are new here, Kojiro's voice acted by the main character of Solo Leveling. I don't know why he is, but it's good. It's great. Fits well. I fetch my makeup kit from the floor beside the workbench and place it next to the corpse.
We're going to make this body look as close as possible to this girl.
To this random nobody. Yep, that's right. Let's play Spot the Difference. I flash my phone at Kojiro and Tomoe, showing off the photo of Emi Katsuno that was submitted to Corpse Girl's website.
Right. But why?
Because then we can photograph it and convince the victim, Emi, that it's her own dead body.
Why?
I furrow my brow. Kojiro coughs in an attempt to hide his laughter.
That's how Corpse Girl does things.
I don't know. Sounds like a shit plan. We went to all that effort to steal a dead body, and you just want to take photos of it?
Is Tomoe the reason we start giving people their dead bodies? Oh no.
Look, so far I've done everything with photo manipulation.
Oh god, you guys came in at a weird stream. Oh, hi. It's been a while. How have you been? hello, radio attendees. I don't know what you call your chat. I'm so sorry. Don't mind Luigi nutting, okay? He just gets a little excited when raids happen. Oh god, hold on. Lady Cephas? Yes. What? You're not a person that lives in my wand. You're stuck here forever and ever and ever. There's no escape for you, Senpai. Sephiroth. I love my boy Sephiroth. I still don't even know what game he's from. It's okay. I also don't know. Well, welcome to Corpse Factory. Where we play as a girl who's really into corpses to the point where she takes body of corpses to kill people. Yeah, it's a very weird game, but welcome in! How are you all doing? What are you playing? What were you up to? Also, make sure you guys eat some water and drink some food. The face says it all. Kappa. I can't read my fonts. I need to fix the font. Thank you, Big Bean 206 for the follow. You're now a person that lives on my wall, and you're stuck here forever and ever and ever. There's no escape for you either, Senpai. But to those that are new here, hello, I'm Detective Bunnymilk. I am a private investigator of the magical and paranormal, otherwise known as a pimp. We don't question it, okay? And my boss is a demonic rabbit that's trying to kill me. We don't question that one either. But hi, welcome in.
It's sponging
Not
time.
serious. It's sponging time. You know, a special bun. I watched the Borderlands 4 showcase, and now I'm heading to Premiere Pro for editing. Yo! Was it good? Was the Premiere showcase good? I don't know. I just started playing Borderlands 3 last night, and that's been pretty entertaining so far. I never played a Borderlands game. At least one that hasn't hurt my head. Because I tried playing the prequel, because I bought the Handsome Jack collection, because he's pretty snazzy. I tried playing that before playing 3, but for some reason, the graphics just make my head hurt. But Borderlands 3 is, like, a lot smoother for my smooth brain. It still hurts, but, like, it hurts less. It was, in fact, more Borderlands. It's always great stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Hopefully the story's better. I've heard Borderlands 3, its story, like, kind of was meh. And that the game's just fun. Just don't pay attention to the story. Does Borderlands have feet? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, toe lover. You always come in. You always want feet. I don't have feet to give you. Well, I have feet, but they're not yours. Alright, I'm gonna go play Minecraft. Also, it's changed a bit again. It's changed a bit. Oh, the server? We'll be playing Minecraft tomorrow, so I will have a look at everything tomorrow. And maybe actually do something in Minecraft tomorrow instead of just walking around like an idiot. All they showed was running and shooting. Sounds like Portland. I can't vouch for the story. Just nothing but a run and gun. That's all I need. They showed nothing but feet. Borderland feet. Fuck, I think Toe Lover was right. We are getting Borderland Feet Edition. Aha, no worries, happens all the time. I've been called Safest, Sephiroth, and Syphilis. Oh my lady Syphilis. Please don't give me your syphilis, my lady. You'd think for a dyslexic myself I'd make an easier name, but it's Cepheus. Oh. And but most people just call me Lady or Seth, if it makes it easier. Aight. Actually build the tavern. Shut the fuck up. Right? I worked on the tavern a little bit. People weren't the ones that mainly did it for me. Hide the fucking evidence, chat. Hide, run, scatter! They can't catch me alive! Or take me alive. Milady, tips Fedora. Nah, why tip your fedora when you can become a shark? Ladies like sharks better than fedoras. Rah! I do not know why that's a keybind still, by the way. I just can become a shark when I feel like it. Great point. I know, right? Oh my god, yes, but thank you for the raid. Thank you for sharing your community again, evermore. And we need to do a collab. I need to steal you. I will kidnap you and take you out of the wall for a brief moment to breathe. Oh, look at the wiggle! I love like basic emotes like that. They're so flowy. They're so wiggly and jiggly and squishy, and I want to poke it. Let me poke it like I want to poke some slime. Have you guys seen like those scoopable slime videos? I want to poke those so bad or eat them. Just slurp it. I witnessed enough Milady Fedora tippers at my local car. No! Oh! I see the maiden has walked into my trap card. Milady, do you want to see my My Little Pony collection? I think you would be a great competition for my Pinkie Pie. I gotta get going, but enjoy your corpse cookie. Thank you, Evermore. Have a good one, Jar. We're not. Pinkie Pie's in my Jarry Warry. That was a little too accurate, I'm gonna be real. Yeah, it's actually me in the card shop. I played too much TCG Card Shop Simulator. No, it's called if you have a lisp. You can do it a lot easier if you enunciate your lisp more. All I gotta do is spit in my own mouth. That sounds weird out of context. I hot to it in my mouth, and it makes it a little more slippery and easy to lisp it. Yeah, you know what? We're going back to the game.
That bitch.
Yep, see, Tomo, yep. That bitch. That bitch. How dare he?
It convinced her to kill herself. But...
Oh, we just got a raid. We don't need to talk about killing people yet. We gotta ease them into the killing, Noriko. We can't just instantly go, yeah, we're gonna get people to die. That's not how it goes here. Milady, you should really be double sleeving your cards. If you don't have any double sleeves, you could slip your card into my sleeve. When toe emoji, never. You're never getting a toe, you forehead. How dare you? Maybe one day. I might do a stepping emote. I was so mad when Joel, the porcelain maid, got rid of their stepping emote, because that was my favorite emote to like spam in Matcha's chat. When I got the stepping allegation thing. Quote unquote allegation. It's literally everyone just said I had a foot fetish and it was just funny. So maybe, because I think that's a really good one. Hi, hello, Marhale. Mar, welcome in. How you doing? We're killing people again. Feet.
So you
No!
think repeating the same thing that
No
don't
feet.
work over and over again will eventually work?
I mean, Tomoe, it's worked so far. We got 3 people out of, 6. I mean, okay, it's a 50-50 shot.
She's got a point, Noriko.
Yeah, okay, shut the fuck up, homeless dude. Kojiro, you don't need to be on her side. You're supposed to be on my side. I thought you were in love with
Corpse
me.
Girl doesn't have the best track record.
Okay, well, that's true.
Maybe something has to change.
But what? This is the way I've always done things, and...
Oh no, she's not good with change. You're gonna freak her out. Aww, leave my poor girl Noriko alone. She just had a tough breakup with Aoi. You know, we just learned like 3 episodes ago that Aoi doesn't love us, okay? We're having a tough time here. I hang my head in defeat. I don't know what to do. I spent all morning crafting fake photos of my 3 victims, but for what purpose? They're not going to convince anyone to kill themselves. And now I'm standing here in the factory, looking at a corpse that I want to decorate as Emi Katsuno, just so I could take photographs of it. And there's no point in doing so! I already crafted the photo of Emi's death, so why am I here? What the hell am I doing?
You two are right. I can't keep going on like this.
Oh shit.
I've already crafted a photo of this victim's death.
I got your nose.
My
So
nose!
I really don't know why I let it get so far.
You're not giving it back? What the fuck? How are we gonna sniff out the dead bodies, okay? We need to find a ripe one for the factory, okay? That's horrifying. Is that what people do at morgues? Do the morticians, or the people that do the autopsy reports, do they sniff the body to see how fresh it is? Is that how you conduct how fresh a body is? Just, yeah, it's not smelling fishy enough. Yeah, that one. That one right there. It's at least a day old. I can smell the dirt. The rotting milk. The kernel milk. Oh god. Thinking about curdled milk is disgusting. Hold on a second. I made myself gag really bad by just thinking of the smell of curdled milk. Ugh. I did this to myself. I did it to myself.
I guess I
The
didn't
Corpse
really
Factory
think we'd
TM.
pull
Hi,
this off.
Benuan. How you doing?
I kind of just went along with Kojiro's suggestion to go to the morgue.
Dude, Kojiro baited you so hard. He knew this whole time you were Corpse Girl and just started putting ideas into your little
Don't pin
mind.
it on me. This is your scheme.
You're the one that mentioned it! You brought it up!
The weirdo is right. This is on you, Nariko.
It literally is not. She's just the one that enforced it. Kojiro's the one that came up with the idea. So in reality, this is Kojiro's fault, and I blame Kojiro. They're right. They're both spot on, even though they're not. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just wasting my time. Their time. I'm wasting Corpse Girl's time.
Here, give me your phone.
Oh, she's helping! I love Tomoe. She's such a girl's girl. I love it. Without waiting for approval, Tomoe snatches my phone out of my hands. She swipes past the photo of Emmy, then swipes back to it.
Yo, you said you already made the corpse photo. Where is it?
I don't keep it on my phone. That would be stupid. The only copy is still on my laptop at home.
I'm sorry, I had to take a sip of my Mountain Dew Red.
But you've got a photo of this bitch on your phone.
Well, yeah. I just pulled it from her noise profile earlier. It's exactly the same image that was uploaded to Corpse Girl's website, though.
Right.
Hold it. How did you know the Vic's name? Corpse Girl doesn't ask for a name.
Oh, this girl... I actually went to school with her. It's a coincidence, I assure you.
Uh-huh.
Kojiro, we're not just killing people for a vendetta, alright?
Look, that doesn't matter, does it?
Well, tell me what the corpse photo looks like.
Well... It wasn't my most creative work. I had 3 requests to fulfill in a short amount of time, so I kinda made them all similar.
God damn it, Noriko.
I made
Be
it look like
creative.
this girl, Emmy, fell from a tall building and splattered on the pavement.
Fucking lame.
Dude, even Tomoe is trashing on your ways to kill people. That's sad. She's like the most preppy bitch ever. And she's like, dude, you're fucking lame. Come on, be creative. Bro, the idea of rotting corpse cells remind me of the body freezers for DHEC when I worked at an animal shelter, and they have body freezers? That's so sad. No. I'm hoping it's for like freezing mice for like snakes or something. That's so sad. Ugh, but I can't imagine the smell of an actual rotting corpse. That smells like, I feel like that would smell like rotting meat mixed with the milk thing. I'm not gonna say it because that will make me gag again. I already had to deal with curdled milk yesterday, because dumb bitch boy, Bunny Milk, can't usually drink milk. The man named after milk is a little bit lactose intolerant, yet he still buys a half gallon of milk and, doesn't drink it. He just has it to make other foods, but then doesn't make the food, and it just rots. Yeah. I think dead bodies just kind of smell like dirt and rot. It smells like a dead body, you know? Just a little bit of dirt and rot here and there. It just smells like sweaty dirt. I feel like that's what a rotting corpse is. It's just sweat, but like 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Why did you want to know, anyway?
Well, I've got an idea for you.
Yo, Tomoe's gonna have a cool idea.
I know, I'm just the driver and all, but you've dragged me in this far, so at least let me make a suggestion, Kay?
Yeah, come on, Tomoe.
Okay, go ahead.
We've got this here body. You've got a corpse photo of the bitch all locked and loaded. Let's kick it up a notch. Take your time to apply makeup. Make the body really look like the victim. Send her the corpse photo first, and then we'll deliver this body to the bitch.
Holy shit! That's crazy,
Deliver the
Tomoe.
body?
That's insane.
We rock a better joint, leave the dead body on her doorstep, and then we fucking get out of there. Can you imagine how fucking scary it would be to come face to face with your own corpse?
So that's why she came across her own corpse in the prologue.
Think about it from her perspective. She gets a photo of her own dead body, right? Then, like, hours later, just as she's trying to get it out of her mind, her own corpse shows up at her house. She'll fucking snap, I guarantee it.
Tomoe,
Well,
you're
I
kind of
probably would
scary.
too, and I know what's going on.
Tomoe, you're freaking me the fuck out. I think Tomoe is more psychotic than Noriko is now, and that's a little spooky. Nah, it was for animals who had to be put down because we had to hold the bodies for DHEC so they could examine them. Check for rabies, you know. Oh, okay. But I was so nauseous anytime I had to run in that freezer. That's fair. I just lost my best Balatro run. I thought that was gonna say I just lost my best friend, and I was gonna be like, huh? Guiz? What the fuck? I'm so sad. What was your auntie, Guiz? What'd you get up to? What'd you have? Are we gonna bury it? Are we gonna hold a funeral for your Balatro run? I can't believe it. Tomoe has completely lost the plot. Her plan is incredibly devious. It's almost evil, and I'm in love with the idea. I'm in love with the idea of delivering a person's own corpse to them before they kill themselves.
Tomoe!
Fuck, you're gonna make her come, Tomoe! Stop it! Despite my own nature, I find myself throwing myself at Tomoe and wrapping my arms around her.
Yo, what the?
I bury my head between her neck and shoulder, the warmth of her body radiating through my own cold and clammy form. I start to sob uncontrollably. Maybe I still have tears left over from my incident at the morgue, or maybe I'm just truly happy at this moment.
Tomoe! Thank you.
I'm so sad. 16? Damn. Makes anything possible with the plasma deck. I don't know what the plasma deck is. Also, what the fuck is it? This is Corpse Factory, where we kill people by sending them photos of their corpse, and Noriko gets off to that. That's the simplest way to put this game. We also have a homeless man named Kojiro helping us, and a preppy valley girl named Tomoe also helping us. She's a baddie. We love Tomoe.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Your idea is brilliant. It's perfect.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
I can't think of a better way to bring Corpse Girl's plans to fruition.
I forgot to voice act in Noriko. Because Noriko's voice actor also voices anime characters. And, she's in other video games. But I know she's like a recognizable anime voice actress. I think. I could be wrong. I did not search the internet, enough for this one.
I mean, I just said the first thing that came to mind, so. But hey, I'm
Murder
really glad you
Yuri.
liked the idea. I'm happy
Yeah,
to help.
basically. Oh, wait, no. For a minute, I don't know why I thought Dustbin Yun was somebody else. We sadly missed the Yuri, but we could have potential other Yuri. Poly Yuri? Poly Bai? Because there's also the little puppy boy. I forget his name. He's not really that important. I wipe my eyes, but I don't let go of Tomoe.
Hell. I wonder if you'd make a better Corpse Girl than me.
Okay, Noriko, we don't gotta go that far.
Don't be stupid. I just had one good idea is all. No, come on. It ain't like you to get all sappy. Pick yourself up, yeah?
Tomoe's just very uncomfortable.
In a moment.
In a moment. Aww. I nuzzle my neck further into Tomoe's... Oh, I nuzzle my cheek further into Tomoe's neck and feel her skin prickle underneath my breath. She tenses up a little bit, but doesn't push me away.
You're so warm.
Jeez. Come on now, we've got work to do.
Okay.
I reluctantly step back from Tomoe and wipe my eyes. Tomoe is a little red, that's green, in the face. She ruffles the collar of her shirt and fans her face.
Never had a girl cling to me like that before. Better not tell Shinya in case he gets a real
Shinya, that's his
buzz.
name. That's his name, Shinya, also turning Tomoe into a lesbian. Murder Yuri. Murder Yuri. Kojiro is silent. He seems to be simply observing the moment. I take a second to compose myself. Tomoe is right. We do have work to do. I look to the corpse atop the table, patiently waiting for us to conclude our discussion. I almost wish I was as patient as the dead.
We starting?
Hell yeah, we're starting.
Yes. Let's do this.
Mad. Few things to keep in mind. Putting makeup on a cadaver isn't as simple as you think. This one's already decomposing. Not all the makeup will take. Put a little extra on. Don't be stingy. It doesn't help that the body is ice cold. Now, if we had a space heater, we could warm it up. That would help the makeup stick. But it'll speed up decomposition.
We can't have it decomposing any faster. It's already out of cold storage, so I imagine we don't have long as it is.
Right. We're going to want to deliver it to your Vic soon, like less than 24 hours soon.
That's fine.
Yo, what about time in the delivery? Corpse Girl's photos have a... what's it called? A timestamp?
Yeah, I timestamped the photos with a supposed time of death. I usually set it to a little after the time the victim receives the photo. Sometimes a few hours, sometimes a whole day.
Uh-huh. I get it. Well, like, for best effect, we're gonna want to deliver the corpse before the time marked on the photo, right?
Yeah.
That way, the Vic gets the photo and the corpse before the set time. Creates a kind of ticking time bomb. Should convince him to off himself before time's up.
Jesus Christ, she's way too happy about this.
That makes sense. I think that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, so, what time did you write on this Emmy chick's corpse photo?
I scratch my head and try to think about it. It's hard to recall since I created 3 different photos at the same time. I'm pretty confident I lined them all up one after another, an hour gap in between each one.
7:28 a.m. tomorrow.
We gotta deliver the corpse before then, huh?
Too early. Usually asleep.
Well, you're gonna have to get your ass up early for Noriko.
Yes, Tomoe!
For Corpse Girl.
Beat his ass! Kojiro groans, but he doesn't object
So,
further.
I'll send the photo out when I get home tonight. Emmy will receive it before she goes to bed for the night. It should shake her a little.
Then, in the morning, she'll wake up to her doorbell ringing and a corpse left on her doorstep.
That should be enough to do the trick.
Think you're both forgetting something. Where are we delivering the corpse?
Are you dense? We're delivering it to this Emmy bitch's home.
Yeah, where the fuck is that?
Sure, of course. But where does she live? Got her address?
Oh,
Ah, shit.
A hole in the plan. A massive flaw that we completely overlooked. Our stunned silence is the only answer Kojiro needs.
This whole thing is a bust. Kinda disappointed in you, Noriko.
Don't be disappointed in me. What are you, my dad?
Thought Corpse Girl was some mastermind. Some genius worth worshipping.
Oh no. I don't have a response to that comment. Bile begins to rise in my throat as a pit opens up inside my stomach.
Turns out everything so far has been sheer luck. Well, I'm out.
No!
Use the factory if you want, but I'm not sticking around.
Kojiro waves half-heartedly and walks away. I can't say anything to stop him. My thoughts are frozen, locked in place, chained down by humiliation and anxiety.
Hold up just one fucking second.
Of course, Tomoe never fails to grab somebody's attention. Kojiro turns back.
We're just getting started here. Course there's gonna be hiccups. We'll iron out all the details as we go. Don't just abandon Noriko like that. Corpse Girl has done more for me than you'll ever know.
That's so?
Yeah, it is. So I'm gonna stand by her side. If you're a coward, feel free to bow out now. But if Noriko means anything to you, anything at all, then just swallow your fucking doubts and help her out.
Let's go, Tomoe! Fucking mad lad right here. We love her so much. She fucking punched us when we met her. How did we go from enemies to best friends? To lovers? Lovers, please? Tomoe. I never thought she'd be one to make a rousing speech. Short and simple though it was.
Right. Suppose we did make a deal after all?
Yeah!
So, nothing really stopping me from taking cadavers from the morgue whenever I want now. Still, I guess I'll help you out. If
Yay!
this keeps going astray, I really will walk away.
Aw, shit.
Fine. But follow through on this one victim at least.
I managed to gather up enough strength to make a simple plea.
Please, I can't do this without you.
Okay. Find Emmy's address. If Tomoe drives, I'll handle moving the corpse in the morning.
Yeah! I nod firmly.
Okay, I'll work it out. Thank you, Kojiro.
Kojiro waves once again and takes his leave. The heavy steel door at the front of the factory slams shut behind him.
Phew. Okay, got any ideas?
Maybe one. Can you call Shinya? Ask him if he remembers Emi Katsuno from school, and see if he knows where she lives.
That's really the cops are gonna find this. Like, this is the flaw of the plan here, is the cops will find out what they're doing. And then they'll track down her fucking phone call to Shinya. Shinya's dad is literally the detective. Then there are multiple endings to this game? That's crazy.
Shinya? Oh yeah. He said once that you went to school together. Guess he might know Emmy too, huh?
My thoughts exactly. I'm going to make a call as well.
Oh, to Aoi? Yeah. I quickly make a call to Aoi. As the phone is ringing, I look up at the skylight above. The sun has nearly disappeared from the sky. We're running out of light. If there was electricity connected here, we wouldn't have a problem. But if it gets much darker than this, we're going to struggle to apply makeup to the cadaver.
Noriko? Hey, me again. Feels like we just spoke this morning, hey? It was this morning. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Listen, just a quick question. Do you remember Emi Katsuno from school? Katsuno? Okay, that's really freaky, Noriko. Huh? What is? I bumped into Katsuno just today at the mall.
Oh, we're lining up the timelines. So in the prologue, Katsuno gets fired. Emi Katsuno gets fired, and she ran off, bumping into Aoi, and Aoi talks about Corpse Girl. So we're at the point now where Katsuno is gonna run to her place and submit Noriko's sister in Corpse Girl's files. We're getting even more personal. And I think this is what's gonna cause Noriko's downfall, is she keeps accepting these targets that are getting closer and closer to her, connection-wise. And I think that's gonna screw everything up.
You're kidding. I'm serious. She was pretty distressed, actually.
Well, yeah, she just got fired.
Just got fired from her job. I see. Actually, it's kind of funny. I spoke with you about Corpse Girl's website this morning, and I spoke to Katsuno about it too. Really? Seems like there's someone she wanted dead. Maybe. I'm not sure. Perhaps her boss that fired her? Interesting. Why are you asking about her anyway? It's an odd question, but do you happen to know where she lives? Yes. Wait, seriously?
Wait, why?
Want me to send you her address? Are you going to visit her? Oh, Aoi. If you could send her address, then I'll really owe you one.
God damn, Noriko, you're making it way too obvious.
I'll text it through.
But Aoi is a good little cookie, and she's gonna give us that address without asking questions. Perfect!
I didn't think you'd actually know it, but I wanted to ask anyway. No problem. I followed her home today from the mall, so I guess
Oh.
it worked out well for you.
Aoi's a stalker, that's why. Hang on. We followed Emmy home from the mall? Like, she stalked her?
What did you say? Oh, I followed Emmy home today. I got in the train carriage behind hers. Well, don't worry. She didn't see me.
Are we gonna get Aoi in on this and have her be our little stalker?
Aoi? What are you talking about? Well, I wanted to find out if she was going to use Corpse Girl's website, since I recommended it to her and all. I don't know what to say.
Our sweet little innocent Aoi isn't as innocent as we think.
Hey, I'm still at work, okay? I shouldn't really be talking on the phone.
Oh, and she's realizing
We'll
it.
chat later. Bye-bye. Aoi, wait, don't...
Aww. The phone call ends abruptly. I'm baffled by the fact that Aoi followed Emmy home. I can't quite figure out what must have been going through her head at the time. But right now I don't have the time to worry about it. I need to finish up here at the factory. I noticed that I have an unread message on my phone. I opened it up to find Aoi has sent me Emmy's full address.
Well, at least I got the address. You got it? Nice. Shinya barely remembered the chick, apparently, so it wasn't really helpful, sorry.
Well, good thing Aoi's a little
No
creep.
trouble. We got what we needed. It's getting dark. Help me put some makeup on the corpse.
Okay, show me that photo of Emmy again. We better do this properly.
Right.
I feel like Tomoe knows more about, like, poppy makeup. Like, I don't know, makeup that makes your face pop out more. Is it called glam? Glam makeup? I feel like she knows more about glam makeup than, like, a natural look. Meanwhile, Noriko here has, like, a very simple, natural look going on. So, I don't know, maybe she knows how to do both. But I feel like Noriko might know more on how to make a corpse look alive. I bring up the photo and we examine it closely before setting it to work. By the time I get home, I'm completely drained. I barely have the energy to open the front door. You can't have makeup pop without a foundation. That is true. Today was an ordeal. It dragged on forever and ever, and yet it still felt like I didn't have enough time to get everything done. After changing out of my vomit-stained clothes, I make myself a cup of tea. I'm hoping a few sips will help me relax and unwind. I sit down on the couch, cup in hand. When it's cool enough to drink, I take a sip and feel a little bit of today's pressure lift on my shoulders. Wait, are they gonna bring the body back with them? I don't know if they ever said that they were gonna bring the body back and dispose it somewhere else. Because I feel like if you leave the body there, that's gonna cause some questions. Questions you don't want to see. Or hear. My laptop is sitting next to me. I know I shouldn't bite off more than I can chew today. If I check for new requests, I'll probably regret it. I unfold the laptop and navigate to Corpse Girl's website. One new request. Shit. These are really beginning to pile up. I can't restrain myself from opening the request. Request details! Today, 3:03 p.m. local time. Victim's phone. Beep, 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 boop, boop, beep, boop, boop. Downloading image attachment. The request came in while I was busy with Kojiro and Tomoe, probably around the time we were at the morgue. The image of the victim downloads. I stare intently at the picture of my older sister. Yuriko Kurosawa. 28 years old, senior high school dropout, currently on parole after a short second stint in prison. Image of toe, not toe, fingers. Yuriko. What are the odds of you appearing here on my screen, in my life at this moment? I haven't spoken to you for so long. I haven't seen you. I haven't even received contact from you, only to ignore it. Why are you here now? Why does somebody want you dead? I suppose it's not that hard to think why someone would request your death. I'm sure you have a lot of enemies, thanks to your crew you run with. But for someone to actually use Corpse Girl's website to request your death, it's coincidental. Too coincidental. Just like everything that's been happening lately. Yuriko, I hate you so much. You abandoned me when I needed you. You abandoned Mother, even though she abandoned us first. I hate you. Corpse Girl never refuses a request. It's one of her convictions. I'll never refuse a request. I close the laptop's lid and rub my eyes. I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired. Shit, she's gonna snap. Saturday morning. Let's see how the plan unfolded.
She's dead. Splattered in the flower bed. Probably matches the photo you sent. Wish I'd seen that.
Thanks, Kojiro. And thank Tomoe for me.
Oh, he sat to watch.
No prob.
Where are you, anyway?
Parking lot across the road. Perfect view of her apartment. People are coming outside. Must have heard the splat. Mad.
So you left the body there?
We'd better gun it.
Wouldn't they be able to, like, figure out whose body that actually is?
See ya.
Okay, bye.
I hang up the phone and a smile fights its way across my tired face. Emi Katsuno is dead. She killed herself thanks to the trauma of discovering her own corpse at her doorstep. Even though I forgot to send the corpse photo last night, I nearly fucked up our entire plan due to how exhausted I was. By some stroke of luck, I managed to wake up early this morning. Thankfully, my first thought upon waking up was to send the photo. Emi would have received the picture only an hour before the time marked on it. It was a close call. A very close call. But I can't help but wonder if it worked in our favor. Kojiro and Tomoe rushed over to her apartment to deliver the corpse, forcing Emi into a confrontation with the photo in an imminent time of death, and the delivery of her own corpse, all in the space of an hour, worked to our advantage. It worked so well that I'm starting to consider making this our regular mode of operation. I glanced at the burner phone atop the coffee table. Since Emi is already dead, there's no point in me waiting 24 hours to discard it. I'll get rid of it right away. After that, I'll have to figure out what to do about the other remaining requests. I still have 2 photos of victims that I crafted on the same day I made Emi's photo. With all the urgency of plotting Emi's demise, I didn't have a chance to send them. I'll have to edit them a little bit because the timestamps on them are now out of date. But that's okay, it's a quick fix. And then there's the request for Yuriko Kurosawa. I'll need to deal with that too. Eventually. Are they all meeting up at the library? A quiet morning at the library is just what I need to escape from the chaotic whirlwind that I've been trapped in for the last few days. Or weeks. The place is silent as usual. There aren't many people around. I managed to find a seat in my favorite reading nook, and I leave my belongings in a chair to save my spot while I browse for a book to read. I can't bring myself to continue reading Strange Flower right now. Reading a book about corpses while trying to take a moment away from my own life is just not going to work for me. I scan the bookshelves and look for something light to read. Am I in the mood for a comedy? Probably not. A fantasy adventure? Maybe. Though that's never really been my thing. Biographies are out of the question, so are history books. I can pretty much dismiss any non-fiction straight away. I'm just not in the mood. So what should I read? I thumbed through a couple of trashy romance light novels. The covers look appealing, with attractive characters smiling and holding each other and falling in love. But the content within each one is utter crap. A housewife looks for love after her husband vanishes. A vampire lord seeks his vampire queen, blah blah blah. A college student falls in love with his professor, only to find out she's his long-lost sister. It's all drivel. Or drivel. I could write better stories than these, but maybe everyone thinks that way. Defeated, I put all the books back on the shelf and return to the chair I saved. I take a seat and simply browse through my noise feed on my phone. A few photos from acquaintances, comments on the weather, a short essay on human rights, Even a poem written in poor broken English. Trash. All of it. I used to love this inside look at other people's lives. I lived for it. I thrived on it. I used to be aroused at all the smallest glimpse of inside someone else's life. I couldn't go more than a few hours without browsing noise. But now... something is different. Something inside me has changed. I want to say that I recently became cynical, jaded. But that wouldn't be accurate. I've been this way as long as I can remember. The appeal of voyeurism just isn't there anymore. My growing ability to manipulate the lives and deaths of other people has ruined any pleasure I once gleaned from simply spying on them. I need more people to die. Maybe then I'll find satisfaction, ecstasy, release. I lean back in the chair and fold my arms across my chest. My foot taps against the carpeted floor impatiently. I won't find comfort in this library. I won't find relaxation. I'll only find whatever elusive feeling I'm looking for once Corpse Girl's work is completed. I can't rest yet. Not now that things are beginning to escalate. I could be orchestrating the deaths of 3 people right now. The 2 women that had their deaths requested at the same time as Emmy, and my very own sister, Yuriko. People are counting on me. People are counting on Corpse Girl to deliver her judgment. I hoist the straps of my handbag over my shoulder and stand up. It's time for Corpse Girl to usher in a new era of human suffering. Is she gonna have like a catchphrase? I feel like that'd be cool. It's now Monday, okay.
A bizarre string of similar deaths in Tokyo over the weekend have left police and detectives completely...
Oh, we're hitting the news!
We have Chief Detective Fujikawa at the Tokyo
Oh,
Metropolitan
fucking
Police
Shinya's
Department in
dad.
the studio today to discuss the events. According to eyewitness reports, a young woman plummeted to her death from an apartment building on Saturday morning. 2 other women suffered a similar fate in different locations late on Sunday night. Police have not yet released information on the identities of the young women. Would you care to share your thoughts, Detective Fujikawa?
We cannot rule out the possibility of homicide in these cases.
I don't like his voice. Oh,
Police
no.
recovered additional bodies at the site of each death. In each instance, a look-alike corpse matching the appearance of the victim was found.
Oh! Wait! Kojiro did something! Kojiro did something that he wasn't supposed to do! Because she showed everyone all the pictures.
This cannot be mere coincidence. I believe that a single perpetrator is behind the deaths of all 3 women.
Unless they just pumped out all the shit Saturday morning.
Leaving a look-alike corpse at the scene of each crime seems to be some sort of psychotic calling card. It's clear that the death of each victim was premeditated. In cases like these, the perpetrator is often looking to be caught, even if only subconsciously. It won't take long to track them down. Once forensic analysis reveals the identities of the look-alike corpses, we will be able to uncover how.
See,
and
that's
where
what I'm
they were.
thinking! Like, they're just gonna look and see the identities of these corpses and figure out where the fuck they went.
We will bring the perpetrator to justice.
Police are urging citizens to be cautious in the coming weeks. If you see anyone behaving suspiciously, please call the
Kojiro's
following
gonna get
number.
framed for all this.
Damn, this shit's really starting to blow up.
Yeah, it's about time.
So yeah, they must have done the other 2 girls.
3 deaths in 1 weekend. Corpse Girl is on fire.
She couldn't have done it without you. And Kojiro. So, thanks. I know those corpse deliveries yesterday were rather last minute.
Yeah, okay, so she did do the
No
other
problem. Had nothing better to do anyway.
I've still got 1 victim ready to conquer, but I'm not sure when to go through with it.
What's the issue?
It's someone I know.
Huh? So? Didn't bother you when we stuck it to that Emmy chick.
Tomoe? It's a little bit different, okay? That this one's blood
It's a
related.
little different. It's my sister.
Yo, hold up. You've got a sister?
Mm-hmm. Yuriko. She's older than me.
Shit. I'm like, someone requested her death through Corpse Girl's website?
Seems like it.
Jeez, what are the chances?
I'm wondering the same thing.
Well, think it over a bit longer. You might want to lay low for a while anyway. Sounds like Shinya's dad is all over this case.
Sorry? Shinya's dad?
That detective guy, Fujikawa.
What? He's Shinya's dad?
Dude, we went over this. You literally said it's Shinya's dad. I think. Or no, she mentioned that his dad was a detective.
Yep, friggin' scary guy. Had an awkward dinner with him and Shinya a while back.
Oh god, imagine the detective just stares down Tomoe, like at the dinner table, like, corpses, eh? You ever seen any corpses, young girl? You look like you know how to put makeup on a look-alike corpse.
Wow. You know, I met him once before.
You did?
He certainly was intimidating. But don't worry, we only met by chance. Had nothing to do with Corpse Girl.
Alright. As long as he doesn't know your identity, you should be fine.
Why are you talking about this at work, by the way?
Still, what's your next move?
I'll think over what to do about my sister for a little longer. But as soon as more requests come through the website, I'm going to fulfill them. I don't have the luxury of time. I can't just lay low like you said.
Sheesh, when did you grow a pair?
I'm serious.
Damn.
I'm tired of lagging behind. Corpse Girl is on a winning streak now. It's up to me to keep it going.
It's gonna go over her head so fucking quick.
Okay. Well, just let me know when you need me.
Thanks. I will.
Well, back to work or whatever.
I turn back to my computer after Tomoe leaves. 3 deaths in 1 weekend. Corpse Girl truly is at the top of her game. It was a bit of hard work, but in the end, I managed to pull through, thanks to a bit of luck, of course. Yesterday, after returning home from the library, I had a sudden burst of inspiration. I ran a reverse image search on the photos of the 2 women that were submitted to Corpse Girl's website. It's pretty easy to locate their noise profiles thanks to that. I was kind of shocked when I saw that we all shared 2 mutual friends on Noise, Emi Katsuno and Yuriko Kurosawa. Bit of digging through their profiles revealed their names to be Fuyumi Amano and Manami Sachiko. They both worked at the same store as Emi and my sister. It struck me then that all of these requests must be somehow related, but that didn't matter so much. Tracking down Amano and Sachiko's address wasn't as difficult as I feared. I contacted Tomoe, and she told me she was familiar with the store they worked at. She volunteered to head over there and see if she could access the employee records. Apparently the whole job was so easy that she managed to walk in and out in 3 minutes flat. She said that none of the staff even batted an eyelid as she walked in, and she simply strode into the back room, rummaged through the filing cabinet, and snapped a photo of the employee contact sheet. With that information at our disposal, nothing stood in our way of delivering look-alike corpses to their homes. A few hours shared between the morgue and the factory, and it was done. Both Amano and Sachiko killed themselves within an hour of each other. So far, the kill rate of delivering a photo and then a corpse is 100%. I can only imagine the thoughts that must go through someone's mind when they are faced with their own corpse. The looming dread, hopelessness, and fear of inability have proven to be so overwhelming that suicide becomes the only viable option. Because of this development, I finally ruled out the possibility of Corpse Girl's victims being murdered by some mysterious stranger. I only ever invented that theory due to the strange circumstances in which Ruri Hatano died. After all, she was hung from a scarecrow in an uncannily similar fashion to the corpse photo I invented for her. I gotta go start my own stream, but I hope you have a great rest of stream and a lovely rest of your insert time zone here. Thank you! Have a good stream! Have fun! Make sure you eat your water and drink some food before streaming and get all comfy, get a blanket, and yeah, enjoy your game. None of the other victims' deaths since then have made me truly suspected that another party could be involved. All of them have clearly been suicides, or in the case of Ichi Hanada, coincidental accidents. Katomi Ida's death was an outlier, since she was likely killed out of self-defense. I'm about 90% certain that Corpse Girl's power lies in the ability to convince victims to end their own lives. There's no third-party murderer acting on her behalf. and I've begun to suspect that the power I hold is no eccentric arcane force. It's not some supernatural art. It's not witchcraft or sorcery or some holy power bestowed upon me from on high. The power Corpse Girl holds is simply determination, grit, resolve. My will to end lives is what drives me to craft convincing corpse photos and deliver look-alike cadavers. That in itself is enough to act as the knife twisting in a victim's side. It's enough to compel those weak of heart and weak of mind to end their lives. If that's all my power ends up being, I'm happy. I'm happy that I can be the instrument that delivers Corpse Girl's justice, regardless of whether it's through mundane or mysterious methods. As long as victims continue to drop like flies in the wake of Corpse Girl's ascension, I will remain Hi, Tis! How are you doing? Thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna drink the rest of my Mountain Dew Red. That shit's good. It's gonna turn my teeth red, but it's so good. Now let's open another drink. Oh! That made me fucking bust. That was so satisfying. Dr. Pepper never fails me, chat. Every time I open up... This is a Dr. Pepper cream soda, by the way. The best fucking pop. Crispy. I know, it was a crisp. A crisp. I don't know why I'm, like, slurring my S. I'm trying not to. But yeah, it was a really good pop. Dr. Pepper just has the best pops. They, like... I wonder, you know, people at the Dr. Pepper, like, corporations, they got, like, their glasses on, they're like, looking through microscopes, like, alright, how much air and carbonation do we need to fill up the can in order to get that nice crispy pop? That's what they're looking for in these pops, okay? They're looking for that crisp noise. Jeremy, I'm looking at you! You better get the crisp right, Jeremy! Or it's back to the coal mines! Do you want to end up like Jack Black in Minecraft? Mining for the rest of your life? No. Get your ass back there and figure out the ratio. That's what they're doing. Dr. Feet. No. Mountain Feet. No. We're not drinking feet sweat. This is pop. Shit's so full of carbon you could fuel a furnace with one can. Damn. My thermal heater in Subnautica has never been better. Foot pop. Don't make me start looking this up and seeing if it's a real thing. I know some wines are made by feet. Or is it jam? Because isn't it like a tradition for somebody to like step on like berries until like they're jam? Feet pops balloon with nails? No. Talking about TD6? BTD6? I love Balloon's Tower Defense, by the way. I have it on my phone and my computer. I paid for that shit twice. That's how you know I like it. It's such a fun little silly game. I'm gonna have to play it one day on stream and have viewers join. Carry me to victory, chat. Because I suck at the game. Trying to black border it, but I'm just really bad at it. You know what? Maybe we'll do a black border stream. Where I can't end stream until I black bordered... Or, yeah, black border? That's what it's called. Till I got all the medals for every stage in Balloon's TD6, which is not many. I do not understand how you can be bad at TD game. It's chimps mode! Benuan, it's just chimps. Chimps mode sucks. I hate it. It's so bad on a lot of things, and half cash. Half cash and chimps are the bane of my existence. Magic monkeys, I thrive. I thrive on magic monkeys. I only got one Sag. I think I have... When it comes to multiplayer, I know I have at least 3. 3 or 4. But that's because Jerry carries me, okay? Me and Jerry play BT6 for date nights. We'll, like, eat food while we have, like, a video. We each have our own video up on a different screen. And then we play BT6 while I talk shit about work. I talk good and bad about my job to Jerry. And Jerry listens like a good little boy. He listens to me yap. I'm the yapper boyfriend, chat. All you hear is me going, yap, 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 yap. So so-and-so did this today, and so-and-so did that today. And then Jerry's like, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Don't place a spike factory there! Don't place the spike factory! Anyways, uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm being dead serious, by the way. That's literally a reenactment of one night of BTD6. I've made that man fear me holding a spike factory because I completely destroyed a Chimps run that we could have won if I didn't put a spike factory in a specific location. Not the spike factory, yeah. Which, why does it have a fucking, what is it called? It has a paragon. Why does Spike Factory have a paragon? It makes no sense. Why? Why do we need it? We just don't need that. It's spooky. I haven't unlocked it yet, though. I want to unlock it. Because I feel like that would actually help me out in Chimps. What? Yeah. Spike Factory it has a paragon. Before Sniper Monkeys get a paragon, obviously, the Spike Factory needs one. Spike Factory, my beloved. We love Spike Factory. As long as victims continue to drop like flies in the wake of Corpse Girl's ascension, I'll remain content. And this is only just the beginning. Are we done with Act 1? Did it take us like 6 episodes to get through Act 1? Monkey sub my goat. I don't like the sub. I don't have all of the things for it though, to be fair. I like the battleship. Or what is it? I like the pirate ship a lot better. But I think it's just because it's easy money if I don't want a banana farm. Because I don't understand banana farms. That's Jerry's job. Jerry's good with the banana farming. Because he'll just go, give me money. And every time I just have to go, why? Why do you want my money? And he's just like, I want to build a farm. We're farming today. Because we need more money. And then later on in the game, he'll have 50 million bananas. Or 50 million coins. And I'll just be like, baby, blink blonk. I got 2 coins. Can I have like 25,000 for the sea monkey? He's like, are you fucking kidding me? This is why you should be farming! I just don't get it. I know banks aren't... It's Marketplace that's the best one, right? Because some banks are good. I have 10 million power in Rise of Kingdoms. That's spooky. You should, like, give me some of that power now. Hold on. Oh, I gotta cross my legs. There we go. I'm comfy now. There are no new requests when I log into Corpse Girl's website this evening. I'm strangely okay with that. There's something I want to do before more requests come through anyway. I'm going to make some updates to the website. A few improvements that will considerably ease the workload placed upon Corpse Girl, Kojiro, and Tomoe. In the website's admin settings, add a couple of extra data fields to the front page. Instead of just asking for a photo and a phone number, the website now requires a victim's address to be provided. This will ensure we can successfully deliver a corpse for every request. In addition, the site now asks for the victim's name. I have always been hesitant about requesting this specific detail. I never wanted to know the names of the people Corpse Girl will kill. It creates familiarity, and I always used to worry that it would prevent me from going through with a request. But more than all of that, I fear that I would delve too deep into somebody's life. I fear that I would become too attached, too entranced by standing on the outside and looking in. Knowing someone's name would have allowed me to easily find victims online and go down the rabbit hole of spying on their private lives. My voyeuristic fetishes would have defeated me. I know myself, and I know that I would have become far too interested in a person to carry out their death. It's the same reason why I never reverse image searched a victim's photo before yesterday. Now that things are escalating, now that Corpse Girl needs a victim's address to ensure a kill. I have to get past all of that. I have to be strong for Corpse Girl. I'm somewhat relieved that the timing is suitable. After all, I haven't been as aroused as usual when stalking people online. I don't know if my libido is just low, or if I truly have become uninterested in such things. Either way, I believe I'm able to cope with the burden of extra knowledge, learning victims' names, addresses, all of that. It's going to work in Corpse Girl's favor. And I'm surely strong enough now to not give in to temptation and succumb to the scophophilia. What is that? Someone look that up. What is scophophilia? That has plagued my existence for years. Oh wait, is that anxiety? Is that like social anxiety? You fear socializing? After adding the victim's name and address fields to the website, I decided to add one final touch. Plagued. Black plague. What the stinky wabbit doing? We're making corpses. What are you doing, Bane? How you doing? There's a particular line of text that describes how the site works. I've always disliked it. Oh, I've always liked it, not disliked it. Stop stealing my glasses! You just got here! It's not anxiety? What is that? Scopho as in looking, philia as in really enjoying. Oh. Not phobia. Not phobia, sorry. I forgot philia is enjoying. Also, Benuin, I'm blind now, so apparently looking doesn't even matter to me anymore. I'm stealing your nose and glasses, that's what I'm doing. Well, that's rude. How are we gonna sniff out the philia and see the scopho in the scopophilia? Oh, because that's why it's called necrophilia, because they like the body. I'm now just realizing it even further. I'm sorry. This motherfucker has scopophobia. I have a fear of seeing. Don't give me my glasses back. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Maybe reverse psychology will work. I'm begging you. Please don't give me my glasses back. Did it work? Did it work? Do you want to give me my glasses back now? I think it worked. I think you should give me my glasses back. I mean, don't do that. No, don't give me my glasses back. That's so cruel. I'm gonna scream and pee my pants if you do that. There's a particular line of text that describes how the site works. I've always liked it. It says your victim will receive a photo of their own corpse shortly before they die. It's concise and it perfectly sums up the intention of the website. However, it needs to be updated to correctly apply to Corpse Girl's new modus operandi. I changed the line ever so slightly, just enough to make a difference. It now reads, your victim will receive their own corpse shortly before they die. Some people might think it doesn't make sense. They'll think that maybe it's a typo, or written by someone not familiar with the language. But it is completely intentional. Now that I made all the changes to the website, I click the Save button in the admin panel. The changes are reflected immediately on the front page of the site. Corpse Girl's new and improved request form is online. With that done, I need to simply sit back and wait for some new requests to pour in. And it shouldn't take long once I put my next plan into motion. Because I finally figured out how my sister can be of use to me after all these years. She's going to help me become famous. Yuriko Kurosawa's death will ensure that everybody in Japan knows the name Corpse Girl. Oh, and she doesn't even know it. I need to work on the laugh. It's Tuesday morning, it's not the next day. The days are going by very quick. For the first time in a while, my fingers scrape against the bottom of the cabinet drawer.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. I fumble around and grab the last remaining burner phone in the drawer. It's a fairly modern handset from around 3 years ago. These newer models never retain their battery charge for more than a month or so when they've been inactive. Thankfully, it uses a generic charger, so I quickly plug it into the kitchen outlet and wait for it to return to life. I glance back down at the open drawer. It's completely empty now. I'm going to need to restock my supply of burners if I hope to continue with Corpse Girl's work. I nervously bite my fingernails at the thought. Getting these phones isn't easy. It's free, yeah, but not easy. And if I get busted trying to lift a sack of them, that might very well be the end of me. I have to obtain as many new phones as possible at some point today. Once Corpse Girl kills my sister, my website is going to explode with new requests. I need to be as prepared as possible. I decide to finish getting ready for work while the burner charges. As much as I like to simply skip out and deal with my sister, I do need to pop into the office. Missing too many days is going to lead to getting fired, and that might compromise my mission. I take my medication, I apply my makeup, I pack my handbag. It's all so mundane, but it's also necessary. Each day is the same routine. There's comfort to be found in that, especially for someone like me, but sometimes I remember the excitement of finding myself in new situations. Even if those situations end up with me lying in the muck of a bathroom floor, or against the stone-cold tiles of a morgue. When I'm ready to leave the apartment, I snatch the burner phone up and check the battery. It's at around 40%, that should be plenty. I stash it in my handbag so it's ready for action when the time comes. I'm out the door at the same time as every other day. Alright, to the office. I find myself alone in the office well after the working day has ended. The entire floor is empty and silent. I shut down my computer and stretch my tense arms. I don't normally like staying back late, but sometimes it's necessary to get work done. And when I say work, I'm of course referring to Corpse Girl's tasks. When I'm absolutely certain that everybody has gone home, I get out of my chair and wander listlessly around the office. It's kind of nice having the place to myself. It's like my apartment, only bigger. And colder, and without that terrible odor of mold that premates the walls. I notice that quite a few people tend to leave their belongings at their desks. Nothing too valuable, the occasional coat, hat, or pair of headphones. Should somebody of low morale character wish to steal them, there'd be nothing stopping them. I'm personally not interested in any of that. No! I tried so hard. Thank you for the carrots, though. Nom nom nom. Permeate? Is it permeate? Is a really common, like, book word. I'm sorry, Ping. I haven't read a book in so long. I think I'm joking. It's been a bit. Been like a year since I've, like, actually sat down to read a book now. Because the last time... It's funny. The last time I read a book was actually the day after I met Jerry. Because I went to the beach with my family. And I asked Jerry, hey, do you have any, like, playlists? Do you have any music that you like that I can listen to? Can you make me a playlist, please? That was me, like, subtly trying to fucking flirt with him. And then I played the fucking playlist on repeat for, like, 2 hours while reading. It's a good playlist, too. I still have it. It's a lot of Frank Sinatra, and there's a Harry Styles song in it that's pretty good. It has actually been that long. I'm going to end myself. It has. And you wanna know what's funny, Ping? I have like an entire bookshelf of books and I've read none of them. That's not true. I've read some of them because some of these are like really old books I've had since like early high school, late middle school, early high school. Actually, one book I will always recommend. You can actually get this at Walmart or at like a Target or something. Fair warning. It has like, it does mention a lot of like adult heavy stuff, a lot of triggering stuff, but it's called I Know What You Are. It is I believe it's an autobiography. It's either an autobiography or a biography, about the, person the book's about's life. I forget her name, but it's really fucked up and I like it. It's very interesting. It's one of those books that like make you actually feel what the main character is feeling. And I love and hate books like that. Because I've actually thrown up once while reading a book like that called My Name is Nobody. Which is a book I had to read in high school. I read it for a project, because a project we had to read a book. And it's about a boy who was gonna commit suicide, but he's saved by this old fisherman who's now a drunk. Well, he doesn't drink anymore, but he's like the outcast of the town, and all he does is sail on his sailboat. But he takes this boy in as his own. He adopts him, basically, because his family abandoned him. But later on, there's a scene where his father comes back, and is drunk, and is trying to get the boy to drink, with him. So he can, like, verbally abuse him, and actually make it hurt. Because then he'd be, like, vulnerable. And during the drunk scene, it made me feel, like, actually sick reading it because of how he describes like being drunk, and I threw up. I read Berserk in 3 days. Is Berserk long? I used to read books in like a day. Like, I love the I'm in Love with the Villainess series. I have the light novels. I never watched the anime yet though. But I had the light novels before it became a manga. I have like 2 volumes of the manga though. I think it's 1 or 2 volumes, which I like the style. It's very cute. But I do like the light novels a lot more because obviously you get to see more. I'm on the 4th book of the light novel, which actually goes off into another game of the story. Sorry, I'm ranting about books. I like books. And I did actually make I have a bullet journal. I'm one of those weirdos that journals. I have a book list of like books I need to read. So I am ticking that list off one by one. That is my goal for the end of the year, is to finish that entire list. If not the entirety of it, at least like half of the list. Because some of those books are big. And I don't genuinely have the time to read as much as I'd like. Bonk. Stop bonking me! That's mean! That's so mean. I read Attack on Titan in 13 days. Like, the entirety of the manga? That's... Okay, I know that's a little longer. I want to read JoJo. I think JoJo Bizarre Adventures will be fun to read. I like the show, and I'm so excited for part 7 to come out. I'm excited yet also not excited, because I'm scared that they're gonna change Funny Valentine's fucking stand name, and it's not gonna be Filthy Axe at a reasonable price. It's gonna be something else, and that's what scares me. 454 books to read, 34 volumes soon, 35. It's still ongoing? Attack on Titan isn't over? That's crazy. I found a really U-coded yaoi manga I can recommend. What is it? Because I might have it. I got a lot of yaoi manga. That I read. I've read most of my yaoi collection. The Case Study of Any... Ping, I watched the anime! I watched the entirety of the anime! I love it! It's so... It teases you into it. I hate that. But I like it. The anime sucks. I know. I'm just gonna say this, I was very confused by the anime. I was like, what is happening? Why is this dude so gay for Vanitas? And then doesn't do anything. Doesn't he kill him? I don't think I ever finished it. I think I didn't watch the last 2 episodes. But I've, like, seen spoilers of, like, the clock scene. So I don't know. I will read it, though. I want to find the light novel of it, if it has one, first. Because I figured out, I genuinely enjoy reading light novels more than I like reading manga. But I think it's because manga has pictures. I don't want your picture. I don't want your silly pictures. The art's beautiful, but I don't want that shit. I want your funny little words, Magic Man. I barely managed to watch an episode because the whole production does it such a disservice. Yeah, I will say though, the anime is pretty. It is very pretty. And there are some really good scenes. But it's not that great. I'm personally not interested in any of that. I walked to the other side of the office floor and reached the seniors' cubicles. Even the seniors leave important things lying around. There's a gift bag with a cake shop logo on the front, a company credit card, a few personal bank stamps. What kind of office are you working at? Where's the security? Because I'm looking around and I fucking see none of it. Do I need to bonk people on the head with a fucking ruler to get it in their head that they need to take their credit cards and bank statements home? Though I am also at fault for this because I have left my card at work many times. But the contents of their desk drawers are where the real gold is found. As I rifle through one drawer in particular, I find exactly what I'm looking for. It's an old Noise brand phone, a few models earlier than my own. It slips into my handbag right alongside the burner phone I bought from home. I close the desk drawer gently and tripes into the next cubicle. The top drawer here contains a flip phone, a familiar classic. It'll serve me well. Into the handbag it goes. One of the main problems I have with this company, with any company, in fact, is the wasteful attitude of management. Executives, seniors, and even some junior staff are provided with company phones, Basically, if you're expected to make calls on the job, the company will issue you a phone so that you don't have to use your own. It's gonna trace back to your fucking company! You idiot! First of all, cameras. Do cameras not exist? Do they not? Second of all, your company is gonna have receipts of these phones if they ever find the fucking models you use. Ah! People are stupid, Chad. I found a boy kissing book to read called I Wanna Be a Wall. Fuck off. That's not an actual thing. That's gotta be a rat-made fanfic. I'll read it, though. I know there's the vending machine anime, which I actually do enjoy. Kinda. It's weird, because there are parts of it that I don't enjoy, and there are parts of it I enjoy. I think it's a silly little comedy anime. I swear to God, though, if I finish it and it becomes a romance anime, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna scream. Because I don't think I ever finished it. So that you don't have to use your own. However, with the rapid evolution of modern technology, phones often find themselves replaced or upgraded well before they cease functioning, and management doesn't care about recycling or repurposing unused, obsolete phones. The devices simply drift to the bottom of drawers or storage cabinets, destined to become forgotten within moments. Am I really doing the wrong thing by taking these phones off the company's hands? It's not like I'm stealing personal property from employees. I'm only taking what the company is likely to write off as a business expense. And this is a multi-billion yen company. Are they really going to miss the odd, outdated device? I justified this to myself long ago. I'm ensuring these phones are used for a bigger purpose, and there's nothing bigger than fulfilling Corpse Girl's ambitions. As I swiped the 4th or 5th phone, I heard the ding of the elevator from across the office floor.
Shit.
Someone's here. I need to get away from the cubicles without being seen.
Noriko, is that you?
Fuck! Hi, Shinya. I must have ducked down a second too late because the voice identified me correctly. I scuttled forward on my knees, just a little bit, so that I'm not so close to the cubicles. When I get to my feet, I'm halfway between the senior employees area and the juniors' open-plan desks.
Shinya?
Shinya walks over from the elevator to greet me.
Hi. You're here awfully late. What were you doing over there? That is, if you don't mind.
Nothing!
Oh.
Blink blonk, blink blonk.
I lent my USB drive to one of the seniors earlier, and they didn't return it, so...
Oh, did you find it?
Nope. Oh well. I'll ask about it tomorrow.
I could help you look if you like.
No!
Seriously, it's okay. I'm about to head home
Arson.
anyway.
We're doing arson.
What are you doing here?
I left my wallet at my desk. Can you believe it?
Shit, Shinya pulled a me. I've had to like drive back home. Well, not me drive, but like, so I work with my mom. I think I've said that before. But I remember I had to like stop her and be like, wait, we need to go back for my wallet. She's like, why? And I'm like, we have to pay for gas. Like, it's my turn. She's like, oh shit, I wasn't prepared to pay for gas. So yeah, let's go get your wallet. We've had to drive back to my fucking company so many times because I keep forgetting it in my goddamn locker.
Luckily, I remembered before I took Tomoe out for dinner.
Shit, yeah, that would have been awkward.
I would have appeared to be quite the buffoon if I'd been unable to pay for our meal.
To be honest, Shinya, Tomoe seems like the girl that's gonna provide for you. You will be turned into male wife. Shinya is the... Look at him. Look at how bashful and adorable he is, chat. You would turn that man into a wife the minute you lay eyes on him. And I think Tomoe is gonna do that. She's too much of a girl boss to quit her job. Gas scary. It's so fucking spooky. To be honest, a lot of companies would not be able to keep track of service phones unless someone cares on such an individual level. That's fair.
Yeah, I suppose so. Hey, how are things anyway?
Things with Tomoe are great. We are truly in love.
Yeah! Good!
Okay, not exactly what I meant, but how are things here? I mean, what happened with Kotomi and...
Ah, that whole kerfuffle.
Oh. Oh, Shinya, I'm sorry.
Can you believe Miss Ida is dead now? Is it wrong of me to say that I'm happy she's dead?
No. No, it's not. She literally abused you. No.
Is that an awful thing to admit?
It's not, Shinya. You're okay. We got justice for you. I gently shake my head, but I don't interrupt his train of thought.
It's so bizarre. Especially considering our relationship and how determined she was to end my career.
It bothers me that Shinya is still referring to the conflict between himself and Kentomi as a relationship.
It would seem that she was the only one with animosity toward me. As such, the other executives said I'm welcome to work here as long as I like.
Yo, that's good.
They were even generous enough to give me a small salary raise.
Yeah. Okay, maybe Tomoe is gonna be the wife. She's gonna be stay-at-home wife. Or they're gonna be big boss bitches together. I like that, actually. Tomoe's just a little bodyguard. She's the scary secretary that's like, you're here to see my Shinya? Bitch, please. Remove that makeup if you're gonna see my man.
Oh, that's great, Shinya. I'm really happy for you.
Thank you. It truly was a struggle there for a little while.
But before my brain can even process this, before my brain can even register what I'm saying, the following words tumble out of my mouth.
Do you want to talk about it?
Noriko, I know that I haven't been as open with you as I should have been. Maybe talking about it will help me put the whole thing behind me.
Why do we gotta do this at work, though? I bite my tongue as I try to think of a way to back out of the situation.
Oh, you know, if you're uncomfortable talking to me, maybe Tomoe can help?
My objection is met with a smile. Looks like I'm too deep in now.
Tomoe means well. She really does. But whenever I bring up the subject, she becomes visibly angry.
Well, yeah, because she's protective of you.
Many a death threat against Miss Ida has been made aloud.
Oh, fuck. That's fair.
I wouldn't be all too surprised if Tomoe was the one who killed her. There certainly is a motive there, after all.
So you don't know who killed Kotomi?
I don't even think the police know that much. Father showed me the photos of the crime scene. Chances are that whoever did kill her was also killed in return. Though, as abusive as she was toward me, I never took her as the type to instigate a mass murder.
Yep, clearly she went senile. We had nothing to do with this.
She was an angry person, yes. But that seemed to stem from a lack of
Oh, my
fulfillment.
neck.
That's what I think that's the reason she made her advances on me.
Shinya, I really am sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to go through such a traumatic experience.
I thought I was going to lose everything. My job, my relationship. Miss Ida threatened to steal it all away from me. Just so she could experience some form of power, some small manner of pleasure.
Aw, shit. Is Shinya gonna put us in our place? Shinya, it's a little too late for us to be empathetic, okay?
Why do people do those things, Noriko? What joy is there even to be found in...
Oh no, I like his voice actor. He makes me actually feel bad. No! I take my time to consider my reply. I'm probably not the best person for him to be having this discussion with, but all things considered, it does seem to be helping him come to terms with things.
Shinya, what you went through with Kotomi, what she did to you, that's not what it's about. She never had the right to put you through
Oh my god.
that. I hope that one day, when you're comfortable and feeling healthy, I hope that you can make some good memories with Tomoe.
Yes. I hope so. Thank you, Noriko.
Don't mention it.
I don't know if my words were the right ones. What right do I have to talk about what he went through? I can only hope that I managed to bring him some sort of comfort.
I better grab my wallet and get going. Don't want to keep Tomoe waiting. Say, would you like to join us, Noriko?
I would like to not third wheel on your date, thank you very
Are
much.
you hungry at all?
Oh, I don't want to intrude on your romantic evening.
It's no trouble, really.
Are we actually getting Polly? Are we getting Noriko, Shinya, and Tomoe?
Maybe next time. I have some things I need to do tonight.
Okay, no problem. Well, see you later.
Shinya takes off towards his desk. I breathe a sigh of relief as I hoist my handbag up from the ground, feeling the reassuring weight of my newly acquired burner phones. I enter the elevator and give a polite wave to Shinya as the door closes.
Give me a call back when you leave the restaurant.
You want me to drive tonight?
It has to be tonight. We talked about this.
But
Please. Kojiro is on standby as well.
fine. Not like I've been dying to bring Shinya back to my place or nothing.
Aww.
Don't push Shinya. Let him tell you when he's ready.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'll probably be out of the restaurant in an hour. That cool?
Yes. Thanks.
Bye!
Tomoe hangs up. I look down the street, my gaze aiming directly at the restaurant Tomoe is currently seated at with Shinya. I'll need to kill an hour around here, but what is there to do? I'm not exactly keen on the idea of window shopping. I don't even want to be here, but standing in one spot as dozens of people walk by is really nerve-wracking. I could go visit Aoi at the maid cafe, but then I'd have to pay the table charge to enter, and it'd probably be pretty weird to be served by girls in maid costumes. Not really my thing. As I glance around, I notice a 24-hour manga cafe at the end of the street. That could actually be perfect. I could rent a quiet space for a few hundred yen and just read a book until it's time to go. No one there to bother me. In fact, the only person I need to speak to is the attendant at the counter. With my mind made up, I hurry along to the manga cafe. Yay, manga! Guys, we've been talking about yaoi too much. They know.
Pretty late.
Come on, you're a night owl. What are you complaining about?
Just making chit-chat.
Well, instead of talking, how about you hold that flashlight still?
Oh, she wears a coat whenever she deals with... That's cute.
I can't see what I'm doing with you waving it around.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm nearly done anyway. Fucking Yuriko. This wouldn't be so difficult if she didn't have different haircuts in every single photo on her profile. I'm just going to have to estimate the length of her hair for now.
The corpse on the table in front of me looks like an uncanny clone of my sister. I snip away a little more hair from her fringe, and then put the scissors aside.
You must be close.
The opposite.
Makeup's done!
Thanks. Looks good.
Tomoe beams as she puts the cap back on the lipstick in her hand.
I think we're done. Can you zip up the bag? I really need to wash my hands.
Oh, she still doesn't like touching it,
Got
though.
boss.
I step away from the corpse and plunge my hands into the ice-cold bucket of water on the factory floor. I have to admit that we've become pretty good at this whole thing. In just a week or so, we managed to refine our art and synchronize our duties.
Okay. Load her in the van. I'm going to send the corpse photo now.
You sure about this? You think she's gonna be awake this time of night?
I'm positive. This is the best time to do it.
According to her noise feed, Yuriko Kurosawa is currently attending a massive party. Oh, I'm sure the venue will be packed to the brim with her scumbag friends. She's been posting about it for days. It wasn't hard for me to find out all the information I needed, since whoever organized the party posted it as a public event. Yuriko is about to receive a photo of her own corpse, and in less than an hour's time, she's going to receive her carbon copy corpse in a body bag in front of at least 100 people. The mass panic that will break out is sure to be hilarious. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss my sister's final moments. Maybe she'll kill herself in front of her closest friends. Or maybe the terror will slowly eat away at her, and she'll go home first before deciding she can't take it anymore. I'm happy with either result. She's finally going to get what she deserves. I hate her so much. She's a low-life degenerate, a delinquent, the utter scum of the earth. And she never calls me. I doubt she remembers I even exist.
Ready to go?
I snap out of my thoughts and look at the phone that I've been subconsciously holding in my feeble grip. It's the burner I picked up from the home earlier this morning. Yuriko's corpse photo is glowing on the screen, ready to be launched into the network. I hit send.
Okay.
Kojiro nods and hauls the zipped-up body bag onto his shoulder. The weight of the cadaver inside causes him to stumble a little, but he regains his balance and shuffles towards the factory entrance. I examine the body bag as Kojiro carries it. It's the same white HRP that we picked up from the morgue, but I made a rather nice adjustment to it. Big bold letters are scrawled along the sides in purple and black permanent marker. It says, "With love from Corpse Girl." Underneath the massive letters in smaller script is Corpse Girl's website address. A scribble of a cute anime girl decorates the other side of the bag. It's the very same character that dances animatedly on Corpse Girl's website. Tomoe told me this is a bold move. Kojiro didn't seem to care. Yuriko Kurosawa is about to be publicly executed. Tonight is the night that Corpse Girl becomes known to the world. I feel like she's making a big mistake. This is the quietest house party I have ever witnessed. I only managed to catch a glimpse of it before Kojiro shields my eyes with his ice-cold hand. I want to object to him censoring my vision, but the smell of blood causes me to slump against his shoulder. She already did it? What the fuck? And I resort to whimpering quietly as he places me gently on the ground. The vision of the house party from hell is still vivid behind my closed eyelids. It's not like I've been to many house parties in my life. In fact, when I really think about it, I don't think I've ever been to a single one before this moment. But I've seen them on television, and I've seen them in movies. They're always loud, music is blasting, people are dancing, drinking, making out, blah. The scene I witnessed didn't look like any of that, though. I'm pretty sure dead bodies don't line the floor at a regular house party. Pretty sure trails of blood aren't on the guest list. This party is weird. The walls are slashed. There's broken glass everywhere, specks of blood are dotted across the furniture. Someone in the next room is sobbing quietly. Someone above, perhaps inside the ceiling, is groaning. Kojiro is sitting next to me now. I can imagine a bored expression hovering over his features. He still had his hand over my eyes. He taps the fingers on his other hand against the body bag beside him. His digit drums at a rhythmic beat upon Yuriko Kurosawa's clone, still zipped up and sealed inside her temporary coffin. I think Tomoe is still in the van. She said something about not wanting to get messed up. I never planned on entering this party, but Kojiro dragged the body inside, then returned shortly after, and told me I should come take a look. So here I am. Here I am, blinded by Kojiro's misguided attempt to protect me from the carnage I willingly unleashed. I asked him if he killed all the people here. He said no. I suppose I believe him. I managed to squint through a gap in Kojiro's fingers momentarily. The blurred shapes of 4 or 5 bodies are on the floor in front of us. There's a stray arm laying limply on a chair that's currently unaccounted. What the fuck happened? What? People got, their arms chopped off? Huh? Kojiro presses down firmly against my face. My vision darkens once more. I hear his voice and imagine his calm demeanor in my mind.
Thoughts?
Don't know.
I haven't managed to sort my head out just yet.
Your sister's over there. Well, a corpse that looks like her, at any rate.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Kojiro releases his grip from my face. I stand. I tiptoed forward, stumbling thanks to my still blurred eyes. I can make out the shape of a sofa close to the wall, and I approach it carefully. Oh shit! She did die! The empty gap between the sofa and the wall is a 3-foot wide space. I'm not sure why the owner of this house doesn't keep the sofa directly against the wall. The empty space here seems kind of useless. Maybe if the sofa is all the way against the wall, it becomes too far from the TV. That's a possibility. I would personally just get a bigger TV so that the sofa can be kept comfortably flush within the wall. What, are you an interior designer now? I thought we were here giving people bodies. What? The gap here really annoys me. It's making me irritated, though that would irritate me too. I want to push the sofa back myself, but I know I don't have the strength. It's a massive thing, bigger than I am, and maybe even bigger than Corpse Girl. Even if I was strong enough to move it, there's still the issue of my sister lying here, between the sofa and the wall. She's in the way. I have to move her first. The thought of touching her is absolutely disgusting. Even when she was alive, I never wanted to touch her. She's a foul excuse for a human being.
Hey, Yuriko. Long time no see.
She doesn't respond.
You don't look so hot. Guess I'm prettier now, huh? Why do you never call me? Whatever. I wouldn't answer the phone anyway.
She doesn't say anything. The sound of someone grunting behind me doesn't interrupt my concentration. I assume it's just Kojiro clearing his throat.
Have you seen Mother lately? I haven't heard from her in a while. I'm sure she's fine. Are you still on parole? I heard you were working at a clothing store. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm working for Temujin at the moment.
Yuriko nods.
It's okay. There are worse jobs, I'm sure. How did you get that cut across your throat? Does it hurt?
I reach forward and slip my fingers into Yuriko's gashed throat. You're leaving your fingerprints on the crime scene! When I remove them, I frown at the red blood that's green, dripping down into the gaps between my knuckles.
That's disgusting. Remember when you bandaged me up after I busted my knee? You said Mother would be mad if she found out that you hurt me. So you tried your best to fix me up before she got home. She found out, though. I think she's going to find out about this, too.
Yeah, Noriko's insane.
Keep this from her, you.
Uh-oh. Yuriko smiles gently. She's fully manic. I wipe the blood onto my skirt.
Oh? Him? That's Kojiro. He's a friend. No, there's nothing between us.
I hear the grunt from behind once more.
I know. You're actually nicer than I remember. Why couldn't you ever be this nice when we were kids? If you'd been this nice to me, then maybe I wouldn't have spent my entire teenage life wishing you would drop dead. Oh, I guess my wishes came true after all.
Jesus. Yuriko laughs along with me. Doesn't sound like the laugh I remember. It's more like a gurgle. Like she has something caught in her throat. A trickle of blood pours from between her lips and she coughs.
Do you need a tissue?
Oh, she's actually alive!
Here.
I unzip my handbag and retrieve a tissue. I hand it to Yuriko. She tilts her head and sprays the rest of the blood from her mouth.
Noriko.
Okay. I gotta go. Say hi to Father for me, okay?
I leave Yuriko behind. Sorry, I had spit in my throat. After making my way out of the cursed house, I find Kojiro waiting by the van. Tomoe has shut herself inside and rolled up all the
I
windows.
think we're done here.
Okay, leave this here?
He lazily indicates the body bag on the ground.
Yeah, I guess so. We didn't need it after all.
Guess not.
Kojiro slaps his broad hands across his trousers. Dusting them off, he cocks his neck to the side and stretches his limbs. I make an attempt to reach for the van's door, but Kojiro stops me.
Not curious about what happened?
Only a little. She's dead, though. Or dying. That's all that matters. Oh, actually, give me 1 second.
I quickly dart back inside the house. I weave across the room and duck behind the sofa once more. Yuriko is silent and unmoving. I do my best to push her body to the side with my skeletal arms. She budges an inch or two, and I find what I'm looking for. Her phone, buried between her ass and the carpet. I turn on the screen and find there's no fingerprint or passcode lock. The photo of Yuriko's corpse, the very same photo that I sent to her earlier, is still on the screen.
I guess she did receive the photo then. Maybe that's all it took this time. She must have been pretty freaked if she killed all the people here. This is like the Kotomi Ida situation all over again.
My voyeuristic tendencies flare up, and I decide to look through the rest of her photos. I swipe across the screen just once and nearly jump out of my skin. Yuriko received a photo right before she received the one I sent. It arrived 10 minutes before my photo. It's another image of a corpse. Another photo depicting her death. But it's completely different than the one I crafted. Someone is trying to take our shot! They're taking our fame, chat! Someone else sent Yuriko Kurosawa a photo of her own corpse only 10 minutes before I did. Yuriko received a corpse photo from somebody else. What is going on? I examined the photo in detail. Well made, just like my own work. If I didn't know any better, it would be easy to assume that I made this. But what stands out is the writing on the bottom of the image. It simply says, "Stabs Shuji at the party." Stabs Shuji at the party. Who the hell is Shuji? Is he here? Is he one of the dead bodies scattered around this accursed house? I quickly discard the thoughts of Shuji. A more important question has become to my attention. Is someone else crafting corpse photos and sending them to people? Does Corpse Girl have a copycat? An imitator? But why target Yuriko? Why target somebody whose death was requested through Corpse Girl's website? I can't process this right now. It's already past midnight and I'm utterly exhausted. I shove Yuriko's phone in my handbag and get the hell out of the house. No! Why would you take it, you idiot? Today is not a suitable day to go to the office. Today is not a suitable day to wake up and shower. Today is not a suitable day to force those tiny pills down my throat. Today is a day to lay in bed and rest my face on the pillow caked with yesterday's makeup. I don't know what the time is. I don't really care. My phone has buzzed several times, but I simply don't have the energy to reach over and look at it. I want to just stay here and be warm and comfortable and not think about anything. I don't want to think about that house party last night, but I keep thinking about it. I don't want to think about finding Yuriko's body in that irritating, useless space between the sofa and the wall. I don't want to think about my sister's final words to me. Those bitter syllables that she used all of her remaining strength to force between her blood-soaked lips. I don't want to think about the fact that I'd probably have said the same thing to her if I was in her position. I don't want to think about the possibility that someone else was responsible for Yuriko's death. It's supposed to be Corpse Girl. Me! Me! I was supposed to be responsible for my sister's death. Somebody else caused her death, though. How dare they steal that from me? How dare they? A copycat. A nobody. The more that I don't think about it, the more I find myself thinking about it. Think. Why would somebody copy Corpse Girl's methods? How would somebody copy Corpse Girl's methods? Corpse Girl is mine! Mine! Corpse Girl belongs to me! I'm not infamous enough yet to have an imposter. Surely, I'd be kidding myself with delusions of grandeur to think that I've earned an imitator. But the fact remains that somebody sent Yuriko a corpse photo. A corpse photo that was meticulously edited and just as convincing as anything I can make. And those instructions. Stab Shuji at the party. Stab Shuji. Did Yuriko do it? Did she pull a knife and slit Shuji's throat? What about the other people at the party lying cold on the floor? Did she kill them as well? Did Yuriko imitate Kotomi Ida's final moments and cut down a swath of people, all in an effort to spare her own life? And then, who turned the knife on Yuriko? Someone acting in self-defense? Did she kill them too? There are too many questions and not nearly enough answers to satisfy my hungry mind. In an effort to find a silver lining in the whole situation, I think about how Kojiro left the body bag at the party. Hopefully the police will discover the corpse and link Corpse Girl to the murder scene. Her name and website are written all over the HRP after all. Everything might work out! As long as Corpse Girl claims the credit for the deaths, my popularity still has a chance of skyrocketing. My website will be inundated with new requests. Requests from people begging for me or Corpse Girl to kill on their behalf. Yes. Last night's slaughter may actually be the best thing that could have happened. I'll happily steal the credit to propel Corpse Girl's name into the stars. I roll over and bite my pillow until it's soaked through with saliva and blood, and I scream until my lungs give out. Are we not gonna get, like, the police telling me that my sister's dead or something? The house party from hell is all over the news. It's being live streamed. It's all over noise. It's all anyone is talking about. I didn't expect anything less. A dozen or so people dead, a corpse in a body bag, a cryptic message with love from Corpse Girl. The police are trying desperately to put all the pieces together. That detective, Shinya's father, has his face plastered all over every news outlet. He says the whole event is linked to the previous string of murders, the ones with corpses decorated to look like the victims.
Of course it's linked, you utter dipshit.
Yeah, you're kind of dumb for, like, being like, oh, it's all linked. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, no shit!
It's all Corpse Girl's doing. It says so on the fucking body bag.
Except, this wasn't Corpse Girl's doing. But the more I lie to myself, the better I feel. I'm the only one who knows that a copycat was responsible for the deaths. I'm the only one who has seen the photo with the instructions to kill Shuji. I still got Yuriko's phone. That all-important piece of evidence will surely serve me better than the police. The cat is green. Why is the cat green? Why is copy red? It makes no sense! I have a feeling that it's Kojiro or it's Aoi as the copycat. The only reason I'm saying Aoi is because she, like, is showing an express interest, like, an increased interest in Corpse Girl recently. Like, she's constantly like, yeah, I want this I want to use it, I want to use it, I want to use it. And we've recently learned that she's the stalker type. I think Aoi isn't as innocent as we think she is. Either that or it's Shinya trying to get attention from his dad. Could be both. Could be. And Kojiro, I only think Kojiro because I feel like he thinks he could do it better. That's why he puts commands. Like, whoever's doing this is putting commands, because they think they can do a better job and take out more victims with them. But once something is on the internet, it's pretty much impossible to remove it. The fact that the police wanted it deleted only served to increase the speed at which the image spread. 1,000 posts around the web are all asking the same thing. Who is Corpse Girl? Apparently a lot of people are too scared to visit the website. They fear it might incriminate them. Like the police are ready to knock down the door of anyone who visits the site. Yeah, right. But that reluctance and that hesitance hasn't conquered the hearts of the truly curious. Corpse Girl's website has received over 1,000 visitors today. The overwhelming majority of IP addresses accessing the site are based in Tokyo, even though the murders are known all over Japan. The news outlets in Tokyo are really having a field day with it. I expect most of the web traffic to be local, but it's still nice to see some visitors from elsewhere. Osaka, Kyoto, Sapporo, Fukuoka, or Fukuoka. Hell, there was even 2 hits from the USA. Corpse Girl is finally becoming well known. However, despite the influx of web traffic, not a single request has been made. I pout in annoyance as I stare at my laptop screen. The request inbox shows no unread messages. It's almost too difficult to believe. Is it not Fukuoka? Fukuoka? I don't know. I got no clue. I wonder if the changes I made to the site's front page have deterred people from using it. I'm asking for a lot more information now. A victim's name and address are now necessary to submit a request. I'm about to shut down my laptop in annoyance, but a little detail grabs my attention. The last message in the request inbox. It stamped with the time and date. Today, 5:45 p.m., about 15 minutes ago. Huh? This request can't have come through this evening. It's been marked as read, which means I've already opened it. Curious, I click on the message. The photo that downloads is of somebody I've never seen before. An unremarkable man, but someone that I would instantly recognize if I had previously opened this request. The website's been hacked! No! I return to the inbox and examine the times and dates of each message in closer detail. Every message is marked as read, so I had assumed all of these were requests from previous days. But it would seem that I was wrong. The messages are all from today. There's an entire page full of requests that have been made just since this morning. 25 in total. Holy shit. Why are they all marked as read? I haven't seen any of these. I madly open all of them. The photos of victims quickly download in succession, and I skim through them. Not a single familiar face. What's going on? As I'm making my way through each message, a brand new request pops up at the top of the screen. About to click on it when it suddenly turns gray. The tiny little closed envelope icon next to the message transforms into an open envelope right before my eyes. I'm struck with a single terrifying thought. Somebody is reading these requests before me. Somebody somehow has gained access to Corpse Girl's request inbox, and they're reading every single new request before I do. Somebody else has access to these requests. Can't believe it. I'm so shocked that I don't know what to do. I stare blankly at the screen, my mouth hanging open in disbelief. Somebody hacked into my site? In a desperate bid to regain my composure and a measure of control, I hunch over the laptop and begin tapping at the keyboard. Access the site's security settings in order to check the most recent visitors. All of the traffic is only accessing the front page of the website, as it should be, but one other user has accessed the site's admin panel directly. The security settings showed the two people are currently logged into the admin panel, myself and some stranger. Look at the IP address of the visitor and find that it's based in Tokyo. Perhaps someone who saw the news reports about Corpse Girl decided to try hacking into my website. I cannot abide a blasphemous transgression like this. How dared they set foot upon my holy soil? I'm burning with rage as I click into the site's advanced security settings.
I'll change my password. I'll ban the hacker's IP address. I'll kill them!
Jesus Christ, Noriko!
I'll kill them for defiling Corpse Girl's website!
That's spooky.
You heard me.
Yeah, so?
Can't you track them down? Don't you have, like, connections?
I don't think he's got that many connections.
Me? Already hooked you up with cadavers. Don't know what else you want.
I want you to find this hacker and let me strangle them to death!
Yeah, Noriko's now getting impulsive. I think Kojiro is gonna make the smart decision of leaving. He's gonna be like, alright, you're going psycho. I'll let you keep the bodies and, like, hook you up with bodies, but other than that, I want no more part of it.
Jeez, I'm no computer genius. Take it to the police.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Of course.
So what am I supposed to do?
Find someone else. Besides, you still owe me.
Excuse me? What exactly?
Bodies!
My share of the corpses. Remember our deal? It's take with you.
Yeah, Kojiro's gonna leave.
Supposed to share.
Oh, come on. What do you need me for? You're capable of getting the cadavers yourself now that you know how. Just ask Tomoe to drive for you.
Can I store them at the factory?
Store them? For how long?
Don't know. Weeks?
They'll rot.
That's why I won't take them home.
It'll stink up the whole place.
We had a deal.
Fine. Store them at the factory. I don't care. What do you want them for, anyway?
Tut, tut, tut. Not allowed to ask.
That's true, we were not allowed to ask. So, maybe it's not Kojiro.
Good luck with your hacker. Gotta go.
Right. Thanks for nothing.
I think Kojiro's just weird.
All good in the hood?
Sure, whatever.
I'm not in the mood for Tomoe right now. I just want to get back to work, get the day over with, and go home.
Come on, cheer the fuck up. There's gotta be someone who can find that hacker.
Well, I don't know anyone.
Yeah, me neither. How many requests did you say there were?
70 when I looked this morning.
70? Gee. How am I gonna deliver that many, you know what?
Keep your voice down.
Why are you discussing this at work? Like, I don't know why they keep doing this. They just discuss it at work where there are cameras and people. Like, you're being fucking stupid.
You know what? I didn't say nothing incriminating.
I I don't know, okay? Is that what you want to hear?
This is like classic, like, partnership behavior. The head of the team, like, fucking loses their shit. And then they start targeting, like, their partners.
No need to snap at me.
Just shut up for a minute, will you? I can't think when you're around.
Wow, sorry. Fucking skank.
Tomei's words hang in the air long after she's gone. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that her usage of the word skank wasn't affectionate like usual. I curse under my breath and return to my desk. I feel like I'm drowning under stress at the moment. Everything is piling up on me, forcing me down, pushing my head underwater, and taking away my will to even fight back. 70 odd requests to work through, a hacker with access to my website. Even if I manage to block them temporarily, I'm sure they'll return. And then there's the copycat responsible for my sister's death. It's all becoming too much. I don't feel like I'm in control anymore. I don't feel like stoic, unflinching Noriko. I don't even feel like Corpse Girl. Poor, defiled Corpse Girl with hackers prodding her and copycats mocking her. If I don't feel like Noriko and I don't feel like Corpse Girl, then just who the fuck am I? You're nobody. You're nobody, Noriko. Oh, we're at the diner!
Thank you for meeting me after work. I hope you don't mind eating at this restaurant.
Of course. It's
Oh,
no trouble.
Abby! Oh, she's still in her makeup. Look at how cute our girl is. She's so pretty.
Nice to see you. I feel like we only ever talk on the phone these days.
Yeah. Is something troubling you?
I'm not really sure why I asked Aoi to meet me. Part of me wants someone to talk to. I want to vent and unleash my frustrations. But another deeper, darker part of me just wants to throw everything away and hold her in my arms and let her tell me that everything will be okay.
Noriko, you've got a weird look on your face.
Sorry.
You can talk to me.
I'm kind of swamped at the moment. Do you ever get that feeling that you're drowning underneath the weight of everything? That
Sorry,
no matter
I
what you
sneeze.
do, you'll never escape your situation? What am I saying? Of course you get it. You've been through so much shit.
Noriko, we've both been through a lot. School wasn't easy for either of us. I know you better than anyone. I
Oh
know
god,
everything
my
about
nose.
You. That's true.
It comforts me when I remember just how close Aoi and I used to be. But times have changed. I've changed. I might as well be a completely different person these days. There are things about me that Aoi doesn't know. Things that make up who I am, who Corpse Girl is.
I guess I'm just overwhelmed. Maybe I need a vacation.
A vacation, huh? That does sound nice. Okay. Dream vacation destination.
Oh, look at how cute she is! This is why we love Aoi, everyone. She's so precious.
Huh?
Come on. We used to play this all the time. Don't think about it. Just tell me about your ideal getaway.
Somewhere sunny? Don't laugh at me!
I
Aww.
just can't imagine you in the sun.
She's gonna burn! The witch is melting!
Seriously. You said dream vacation, so? Yeah. In my dreams, I'd like to go somewhere sunny. Maybe Hawaii or Australia. Could you imagine me with a tan?
You should go. Go to Hawaii or Australia or wherever. Do something good for yourself.
Aoi, come on. You know it's not that simple.
But why not?
Really? How can you, of all people, ask me that?
Don't take shots at her.
What's that supposed to mean?
You can't even leave your apartment without checking that the light is off, or that the faucet isn't running. You need to check, like, 10 or 20 times.
I'm aware. At least I can go out.
Shit, they're fighting. No! Mom and Dad are fighting again. No!
Hey, I'm out right now, aren't I?
Are you?
Excuse me?
Does a safe little place like this even count? How is this any different than your tiny apartment?
Fuck.
It's completely different. I'm surrounded by people, and
It's the same. You don't go anywhere new. You're too terrified to step outside of your comfort zone.
oh, come on. You can't talk. You couldn't even start working at the office with me because you were too anxious to leave your apartment.
That's not fair. If I'm not certain about everything, then it's too hard to... Why are we fighting? We both know what we're battling with, so... Why?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
We sit in uncomfortable silence for a while. Every now and then, Aoi shuffles in her seat and checks her phone. I said some nasty things to her. Sometimes I talk before I even think twice about what I'm saying.
Aoi? Tell me about your dream vacation.
Mine? I'd actually like to go somewhere colder. I like the cold. I like to wrap up in blankets and sip hot cocoa.
Aww.
Maybe a winter getaway to Switzerland or Norway.
Damn, that's so sweet.
That doesn't sound half bad. There's something nice about snuggling up in the cold.
Right? I'm glad you agree.
You think we'll ever get away?
I am certain we will.
Maybe we could go somewhere together.
Maybe.
Don't tease my girl like that. We've already had the sad Yuri moment. Stop it. You've already turned us down like twice, Aoi. One time that we didn't even fucking know until later in the game.
By the way, I wanted to tell
Thank you for the
you're
carrots.
leaving the maid cafe
Nom nom nom. She's leaving the maid cafe, chat.
Really? That's great! What does your manager think?
She pauses before answering. I'm not sure if she's thinking or trying to build suspense
I
or...
think he's had a change of heart. He said I can do what I want.
That's fantastic, Aoi.
It's a relief, that's for sure. My last shift is tomorrow. After that,
Wait, no.
after that, I'll finally be able to escape that one guy.
No, wait, Aoi's gonna do something bad. Aoi hangs her head. She doesn't have to say anything anymore. I know that she's talking about her stalker, that disgusting guy that makes advances on her at work. I'm sad that it had to come to Aoi quitting her job in order to escape him, but a solution is a solution.
What will you do for work?
I'm sure something will come up. I have a bit of money tucked away, so I'm not too worried. And my boyfriend has a good job.
Fuck!
So he can probably help out.
She's got a boyfriend, chat.
Your boyfriend?
I'm slightly shocked that Aoi dropped that nugget of information so casually. Hi, Benito! It's been a while! How you doing? Welcome in! Since when has she been seeing somebody? She never spoken of a boyfriend before? A sharp knife carved from jealousy pricks my heart. I have to look away from her in order to hide the tears welling in my eyes.
We've been together for a little while. His name is Junpei. He's great.
Oh, fuck.
Actually, he's going to pick me up in a little bit.
Junpei. I hate him already. I hate the sound of his name, and I hate the stupid-looking face that my imagination cooks up. Has he kissed Aoi? Has he touched her? Has he slept with my Aoi? I'll kill him. I'll fucking murder him in his sleep. Okay, going a little yandere, Noriko. That's a little yandere. We're not trying to go that route. We're trying to be civil. We're trying to be cutesy. Be demure. Be very mindful. You're not doing that right now, so fucking start doing that. I'm just here. That's fair. Well, I hope you're having a good time. We are killing people, murdering. Ping guessed it. Ping, have you played these silly games before? Are we gonna kidnap Aoi in an ending? I'm scared.
Thank you.
Aoi's phone vibrates against the table. She glances at the screen and lets out a tiny squeal.
Oh, he's here now. I'll introduce you.
Oh, we're gonna hate him. Oh, we're gonna hate him. Oh, I'm gonna hate him. This stream is all I remember of this game. That's fair. She almost just said I'll kill him! I cut myself off and ignore Aoi's quizzical stare. Aoi stands up and looks towards the door. She claps her hands in excitement and waves at a broad, bumbling man staggering towards our table.
Hey, babe.
Oh, he's a fucking weeb! I'm glad that she found her big nerd. Look at him. I want to hug him. This is my type. To be fair, my type is anything. We got homeless. We got nerds. We got everything. Junpei, 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 Junpei! Look at this guy! Look at his lustrous eyes! His drooling mouth, his disheveled clothes. Dude, his clothes look fucking nice. He got that graph paper drip. No! Oh wait, he works at a he can help us with the hacker. He works at a computer company. Aoi is dating this fucker? She could have had anyone she wanted. She could have had me. She could have had my gorgeous body. I would have given myself to her anytime she wants. She picked Junpei over me?
Is your friend?
I like his voice actor too.
Yes.
Very country.
Junpei, this is Noriko.
They work so well together. I'm fine with this.
Hi.
Aoi talks about you a lot.
She does?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah, he got that country accent. Yeah, probably talk about you a lot there, Missy. You know, all the yapping.
We're going to go catch a movie. Would you
In your maid outfit? Can you wait, are you going in your maid outfit?
Nah, babe, remember you said we were gonna...
Junpei?
Oh, they're gonna fuck.
It's fine. I've got stuff to do.
Oh, okay. Maybe next time.
Maybe.
Well, see you.
I like that Junpei sets boundaries, being like, no, babe, you said it was gonna be us.
Late.
Bye.
Aoi grabs Junpei's arm and the two lumber away. I give up. I clearly can't compete with what Junpei has to offer her. I'm over her anyway. I had my chance in senior high school and I blew it. I moved on. That was my conviction, right? I want her so badly. And I'll just keep moving forward. Find somebody else. Someone else to fill the void until I can have her. I'm over her. I'm over all of this. Junpei isn't even worth killing. I don't have time to waste on him, anyway. I have something else like 70 requests to work on. Just date Kojiro at this point. You both have interests. You have the same things. And you'll probably like him eventually, I don't know. I don't have time to be relaxing here. I need to go home and work and fulfill Corpse Girl's ambitions. If I do that, maybe I can get over Aoi. And if Corpse Girl becomes famous enough, maybe Aoi will respect me and love me. And we can be together, and we can go to Hawaii or Australia or Switzerland or Norway and drink hot cocoa in the sun and snuggle up together to stay cold. That's a little backwards, but okay. And we can get over our fears and anxieties together. And we will always be happy, even if Junpei dies. And Aoi wouldn't even care about it. And she could just kiss me on the beach and we'd be so happy together. Everything would be so much better if Corpse Girl could get her shit together and just pull herself up from my mind and not drown in the endless thoughts of what if and who and why that circulate like draining water within my brain. Everything would be so much better if Aoi just loved me like I loved her. But for now, I'm over her. I have work to do. Oh my god. Dude, they got the fucking music going! We're fucking cooking now. Each corpse blurs in the... Jesus Christ! You gotta add the chorus too? This is like... this is literally the potato chip scene. I take a potato chip and I eat it. This is so cool. Okay, I like this a lot. This might be my favorite fucking sound, like, part of the soundtrack in this game. Every other soundtrack... Stop taking my glasses, that's rude. Postage, don't listen to Mysterious's nonsense. Can hardly hear it. Oh, damn. I guess I don't have the music up loud because it's really loud on my end, but here. I'll turn it up a little bit. I can't have it too loud just because then my mind can't, like, actually speak. Blast it! No, we're not blasting that shit. Sorry, just like, oh no, God, look if you need to. I'm not gonna force you to talk, Benito. Like, I don't have a gun, but I do have a ruler. If you catch what I'm saying. But no. Grab a blanket, eat some water, drink some food, and relax. We're here to relax and have a good time. Each corpse blurs of the next. They all look the same to me now. Each cause of death is just an insignificant fact. Just a bullet point. A tiny detail to be incorporated into a photo. I've lost track of how many photos I've created tonight. 20? 30? But the requests keep coming in. I thought there were 70, but there are so many more now. 200? 300? I can't waste my time counting them. This one is going to die from a baseball bat to the face. This one is going to drown. This cute guy is going to sever his own head. This pretty girl will electrocute herself. They're all going to leave beautiful corpses. Beautiful corpses and beautiful photos. We'll have fun collecting corpses that look like these victims. Me and Tomoe and Kojiro. Stop fucking taking my nose. We're monologuing. We'll apply makeup to each corpse. And we'll dress them up. And we'll zip them up in cute little body bags. And put a nice little ribbon on top and deliver them to our victims. We're like the reverse Santa Claus. And each one will die in turn and leave behind a beautiful corpse. Beautiful corpses all over Tokyo. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful! Beautiful, just like me. So slim and skeletal and perfect. Also, I'm very sorry, neighbors, if you can hear me through the walls. I do not mean to be this loud. So real. Each corpse will look just a little bit like me. Gorgeous. Kojiro called me gorgeous once. Thank you for the 100 carrots, by the way. Owie. Has never called me gorgeous, though. I don't have enough burner phones to send out all these photos. I'll have to use each phone multiple times. Maybe I can send 10 photos from a phone before I dump it. That's a good idea. It will reduce the amount of work. We also won't have enough room in the van to collect so many corpses from the morgue. We'll have to make a few trips, back and forth, from the morgue to the factory to the morgue. I wonder how many bodies we can fit inside at once. 5? 10? 15? If we stack them all on top of each other? I wonder if I could squeeze in between them instead of sitting in the passenger seat. I'm pretty small. I'm pretty skinny. I could probably zip myself up in a body bag and hide amongst the cadavers and pop out and scare Kojiro when he opens up the van to unload them. Gotcha, Kojiro. Now you didn't know I was in here with the corpses. But I look just like them, don't I? Can you unzip a body bag from the inside? I'll have to try it out. I can imagine Kojiro's shock expression when I pop out, like a naked singer bursting out of a birthday cake. Maybe I could strip down before I get into the body bag. I bet he'd like that. I bet he'd like to see me slide out of the body bag, completely bare, with my pale skin and my bony arms, and my scrawny legs. His eyes would pop out of his skull when he looks at my prominent rib cage, and my hips, and my tiny flat chesticles. Tits. Okay, sure. He'd probably think about it every night before he goes to sleep, and fantasize about me and my perfect body, and he'd dream about cuddling up with me in the body bag and hiding between the cadavers in the bag. This is weird! No! Ah! Boobies! Those were titties! That is not what Yuri does to a woman. Take the carrots and distract them! Distract Twitch! Why is this moist? Ah! Why is... Okay, also, you guys can't see or hear it, but why is Kojiro, like, so fucking chill? I was thinking about the camera. But no, Kojiro, like, his voice lines are just like, why are you naked? Is that why you wouldn't answer your phone? But his facial reaction, I love it. I actually am gonna screenshot his face. Hold on. Give me that face. Boom, mine. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening? He reminds me of Bug Guy. He literally is Bug Guy. This is, okay. To basically sum up what is happening here, that you guys can't see or hear, Noriko's insane. She's just constantly saying, boo, I'm not coming out. I'm a corpse now. Come inside, Kojiro. And Kojiro's like, please, Tomoe, can you just bring her some clothes? And she's like, nope, I'm not gonna wear them. I'm a corpse. Oh, thank God. Please don't show me more titties. I'm like scared to put this back on the screen. What the fuck? So now she's asking Tomoe to snuggle with her. Is this like an actual thing that's happening, or is this just in her mind? I do not think that was enough titty to be danger. I'm just skipping through all this. There's no way that's actually a part of the game, right? Okay, I think we're safe. I think we're safe, chat. Thank you for all the carrots. Are we safe? That was Act 1? Oh my god, that was Act 1. Chat, this is like the 6th stream I've done of this game. Oh. Welcome back to Mamiya Part 2. It's so Mamiya. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna be here a while. It has been 1 month now since I've completely— Wait! Where Kojiro— Hold on, wait. Babas! Are you with the boy— Hold on, wait. I need to know if Babas is with the boys. Hold on. Babas! You with the rats? I need to make sure that he's not with the rats. I should actually explain that, because I think that's hilarious. Because Jerry has a bunch of friends he likes to go physically hang out with and see. Wow, what a plebeian. And I call them my rats, so they call me the exterminator. They're like, you take our boy from us, so we're gonna call you the exterminator. I want him to voice act Kojiro, because his voice fits so well. He does things in real life? What? Who would do such a thing? I know, right? I'm gonna have to ask Jerry to join us for the next, Corpse Girl, or, Corpse Factory stream, if we stay as Kojiro. Because okay, by the way, he has only seen bits and pieces of this game. He doesn't know, like, he only knows what I tell him about it. And I've told him, like, the bare minimum. I told him what he needed to know. You know, girl makes corpses. I touched grass yesterday. I feel sick. Yeah, I threw up the minute I stepped outside just to go to work. Guiza's also sending me, like, screenshots of Balatro. This man is obsessed. Get him some help. I think he needs more help than Noriko. Alright. I try to reflect on life every morning. Keeps me grounded. Keeps my mind busy. A busy mind is a happy mind. I like to assess myself, like I'm judging my own life. Also, like the funny, I did also bare minimum because he said bear, and yeah. Naked! Yo. Kajiro, 34 years old, Jesus Christ. Not much more to me than my name. Done a lot of things. A lot of things I regret. A lot of things I don't. Wait, is each act about a different character? So, like, Act 1 is Noriko, Act 2 is Kojiro, and Act 3 is Tomoe. I feel like that's what it's gonna be. Prologue was another? Yeah, Prologue was Emi. Unless Act 3 is Aoi. And we get to, like, maybe there's an Act 4 with Aoi. I don't know how many acts there are in this game. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how long this fucking game is. I should have probably looked. I'm 26 from Glasses Be Gone. What the fuck? That's so mean. Why would you do that? Why would you threaten my sight? Lots of things I don't. I'm happy overall. In a better place than I was a year ago. Stable job, small group of friends, couple of hobbies. Enough to live a satisfying life. I've got ambitions, desires, passions. And fears. Who doesn't? I'm clever. At least in my own opinion. I speak a little French. It's just Jerry. Kojiro is Jerry. Except Jerry doesn't speak Japanese, he just speaks French. A lot of Japanese. English, not so much. Dad always told me girls like multilingual guys. Haven't proven that theory yet. Been a while since I was in a relationship, and she never cared for my second language. There's someone new I'm interested in. She's strange, dark, deep. Like me. She doesn't get me, though, but I get her. I understand everything about her. Maybe she'll come around. Maybe not. That's probably enough self-reflect for today. I get caught up sometimes. Easy to slip too far inside my mind. Got things to do today, deliveries to make. The boss is cracking the whip. I've already eaten breakfast. That's one thing off my to-do list. Might need a coffee, though. Should have time to stop by the cafe. I grab my keys, phone, wallet, and a book for the train ride. Also, can we just comment? Kojiro's apartment is just sad. This is really sad to look. It's just coffee, a TV with a VCR, and a lab coat. This man does not stay home often. Tired of that one VTuber having glasses? Try Glasses Be Gone. It'll get rid of those pesky glasses Bunny Milk is using to keep them blinded. Yes, the glasses are gone. Thank you, Glasses Be Gone. You can't use that yet. Ah, hee. You gotta pay lots of money for that. But my friend James and I went bowling twice last week and helped my mental health, especially with the gross stuff that happened last week. Well, that's good. I'm glad that your friends can distract you from your things. I don't know what gross stuff happened, but I hope that things are getting better for you. And yeah, I hope you're having a good time now. But that's good. Bowling's fun. I get way too competitive in bowling. But that's because my brother worked, my little brother used to, like, work during bowling championships. He would, like, reset the pins. And, oh my god, they're competitive. 14. Okay, you said I had to pay, so... No! 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 Put the money away! Put it away, now. God fucking damn it. Thank you for the 90 carrots! I'd explain it, but it would be in Discord DMs. I do whatever you need to do. If you feel like you need to in DMs, go for it. I'm not really the best with emotional stuff. I will say that. But I will try to help the best I can, try to cheer you up. Also, thank you for the 300 carrots. Stop it now. That's too much. Yeah, you're crazy. Dude has literally dropped at least 3,000. 3,000 biddies. Stop it! Thank you for the 200 carrots, but stop it. You're out. You're 5,999. What the fuck is wrong with you? Thank you. I really do appreciate it a lot. All the money goes back into streaming stuff. So like new models, assets, also goes towards my rent. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I am not spending one more. So evil, my OCD could never. You have to suffer to see 5,999 instead of 6,000? Nah, I like it this way. I mean, I kind of don't, but I also do. It's fine.
Later.
Have it in mind to say goodbye to empty rooms. Used to be funny in my school days. Not so funny anymore. That's so fucking sad. Oh my god. But it stuck with me. I find it hard to break habits. To be fair though, I do say goodbye bobbies. Or not bobbies. I say goodbye to my children, which are just my cats, before I leave for work. And then I say, hi, good morning, I'm home. In that voice exactly. I leave the apartment behind. It occurs to me that it might be the last time. Probably not, but a possibility. My mind always thinks of such things. Always prepared for the worst. Also, speaking of my children, I just felt one by my leg. Where'd you go? He left. Benefit of living near the train station is not having to walk far, but the noise pierces my apartment. I've learned to sleep through it. The platform is quiet today, must have beaten the rush. Going straight to the factory today, and that blonde girl would drive from there. Tomo? Toma? Tomoe. Always on the tip of my tongue. I like the factory. Spent a lot of time there with Dad. He worked hard, but he always had time for me. But the factory is different now. Colder. Reminds me too much of the morgue. Not surprising, though. Not since Noriko made it her home. She calls it the Corpse Factory. Not a fan of the name. I like morbid things, but the factory meant a lot to me. Now it means nothing. It's just a place I go. I still see Dad there sometimes. I picture him working away. I know he's not really there, just my mind remembering better times. I miss him a lot. Hope he's proud of me.
Can you help me load up?
Yeah.
The blonde girl is standing by a flatbed trolley. It's piled high with 4 cadavers, each one is sealed in an HRP. I take the trolley and steer it towards our van. The back door is already open. A quick peek inside reveals Noriko is not hiding within.
Okay.
I hoist the first cadaver off the trolley and load it in the van. The second one follows, and the third. I wipe a trickle of sweat from my brow. Hot today. Should take off my coat. Maybe later. One more cadaver on the trolley, into the van it goes.
You're pretty quick at this.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, why are you still helping her?
Loyalty?
He's head over heels in love, Tomoe! Love does very weird things, and apparently to this man, it's steal dead bodies. What a commitment! Gotta commemorate the man on that.
Yeah, right.
I think that's how it's
It
said.
means a lot to me. Even if I don't mean much to her.
I don't think anyone means much to her anymore.
Might be right.
I look straight at the girl, not the type I normally associate with.
You really
No!
snatched my weave,
Stop
Suichi.
stealing my wig! Wig! Yes, queen! So mean. Is this gonna be the same scene from his side? I'm hoping not. I'm hovering. Okay, I'll hover my mouse over the chatting screen just in case. Also, thank you for the carrot.
More head pats on
Postage, don't fake me out here. Don't do it. Don't break my heart. Polish the ball. Also, Postage, did you see what they added to Valorant? I can gift you the Smite Bucky now. Oh my, I still can't believe that's a fucking thing. I need 2 more for the glasses be gone. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. And if Jerry ever plays again, I can gift him things. They added gifting? They just did. You can gift 5 things a day to people that you have been friends with for a week, and that person's account must be at level 15 in order for them to receive gifts. It's very, like, skins you already have. I don't think it's skins you already have. I think you have to buy the skin. Like, you could get a skin from your shop and, like, gift it. Or it could be bundles as well, so you can have duo bundles with people. I'm never opening Valorant again. I need to play more Valorant. I'm so upset I missed out on the Battle Pass. In chat, we do not have the golden milk. We don't have the golden diet milk. I'm very sad. I have 19 knife skins. Jesus Christ. That's insane. At least, I don't think you can't gift normal skins. I would check and see. Because I know somebody said, like, you could buy the couple bundle and I think give the other, like, card to the other person? I don't know. I really don't understand playing Valorant. I just like it. I don't know. It's a silly, funny game. I hate Val at the moment. Delusional balancing team. Yeah. Girls like her usually think I'm a freak or not normal. Either or. But we've gotten to know each other a little. Wouldn't call her a friend yet.
Why do you still hang around?
Dunno. All this shit freaked me out from the start, but it's weird. Achieving.
Don't pay attention to Luigi nutting or the tits on the screen. I know they can all be a little distracting. Hold on, I'll cover them. Oh, let's shout you out here. What were you doing? What were you playing? Also, Raiders, make sure you eat some water, drink some food, and chill. We're playing Corpse Factory today. We're making corpses. Yeah, they're bald right. Yeah, don't mind my forehead might be a little blinding, but you know, if there were two of them, it'd be better than the boobas. Karaoke? Ooh, I'm gonna have to hold on. Let me look. Let me look. Let me get a listen. Let me see. Do you not have— No! You don't have videos saved. How dareth thee? I'm going to eat your hair for that. Nom 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 nom. Making corpses? Count me in. Yeah! They're gone. Get the nose ASAP. No, you can't. Also, fuck you. Stop taking my glasses. That has to be one of the least problematic aspects of the game. Seeing as we, just had a problem. Yeah. Oh my goodness. But yes, how are you doing, Kazuyuki? Hi. My mouth and eyebrows. You can't take away my mouth and eyebrows. Make it a me character? My customizable— It's only a joke to you, chat. I'm just a me. I actually did— There are me's of me, which I think is really fucking cool, though. I made a me of me in Tamagotchi, and then Bozu made another me of me, and it looks super cool. It looks a lot better than mine. My voice is dying. I'm all the— Drink water! Get warm water. Because warm water mixed with, I guess not with lemon. But I usually, like, just drink straight up warm water. And that usually helps my throat when I did choir a lot. Some people say tea and honey is really good. Or warm water and honey. Honey, yes, honey. Honey is good. Slurp that sustenance up. I shouldn't be saying it like that. I dropped you a follow, friend. Yes. Vouch for honey tea. Okay, it is honey tea. Aw, thank you. Yeah! Everyone follow Kazu. I'm sure their singing was absolutely amazing. And yes. Honey and tea helps the throat if sipped. What if I down it, though? If I down the whole thing, glug it, and chug it faster than the Fortnite chug jug, would it be beneficial? Would it work faster? Ugh. I got mucus in my nose. It might not help as much. That's fair.
Yeah.
Even if it ain't right. Just feels like I got a purpose.
You might have tea and honey in your stomach. That is true. That might just be what happens. I want to know, is your raid sound a kazoo? So, the raid sound has a story. It is literally— okay, let's turn the sappy music off. It is Luigi nutting to my friend Nixified, playing the kazoo of Luigi nutting, because I requested it, from them on their stream, and clipped it, and then I asked them, can I make this my raid alert? Actually, I don't even think I asked. I think I just said, this is my raid alert now. You have no choice. And they're like, okay, that's fair. So now it's just my raid alert. My follow alert is also one of my moderators, Guiz, just screaming Parasite deep fried. And my sub alert is actually my boyfriend, Jerry, saying it's sponging time on his first ever stream with me. Very funny. I love it. It's so sentimental to me and I like it. And the biddies is just nom, 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 nom. Now let's fire background story though. Yeah. Bye, have a good day. If I don't come back, I can show you what. I don't know why I thought that was gonna say I could show you Yuri. I don't want to see Yuri. Do not send me Yuri. But bye, Mysterious. Have a good one. Have fun doing whatever you gotta do.
Purpose.
But a kazoo getting greeted with Oh, but Kazu getting greeted with a kazoo? I'm scared. We predicted it, okay? Is it pronounced Kazu or kazoo? Kazoo Yuki. Can someone get a picture of Kazuyuki's model, put it on a kazoo, so we can have Kazuyuki? Kazuyuki. Let's do it right here, right now. No, please. Yeah, then what you gotta do is you gotta make it your PNG during your next karaoke, and then do a full kazoo karaoke song. Kazuyuki! In another time, there was the great Kazuyuki. I don't have a kazoo. Next April Fool. Yeah! April Fools! That or that's your Halloween costume. It's pretty spooky. Purpose.
Can't count how many
Yes,
people have died
purpose.
'cause of us.
That's sad. When you're at the point where you can't count how many people died. How many times have they been doing this now?
The last
I mean, it's been a
week was
month.
Wild, but I don't even lose sleep over it anymore.
Neither. Never did.
Figures.
Yeah, he's kind of creepy like that.
Probably gonna go to hell.
How?
You know, for all the bad shit I've been doing.
I mean, you've just been driving. You really haven't done anything. Kazuyuki in a kazoo costume playing the kazoo. Yes.
Even if I'm not.
Oh, the
actually
best
killing
thing ever.
people, I'm still enabling it.
That is
Don't you
true.
ever think we're gonna go to hell?
Don't believe in the place.
I never used to, but just been thinking lately. That's all. But between this and working at the office part-time, I can send some decent cash to my kid brother and sister, you know?
Oh, wait. Is Noriko paying them now?
Now that Noriko's paying us anyway.
Oh, shit, she is.
You're getting paid?
Oh, shit. You're not?
Joking. I'm getting paid.
Phew. That would have been awkward.
The girl yawns and shuffles on the spot. She looks back to the factory. The roller door at the loading dock is wide
Bring the
open.
trolley?
It's
Okay.
sponging time.
It's sponging time. Hi, Kazu. Thank you for the song. You're now a special bun bun, and you have been sponged into the special wall. She walks away. I grab the trolley and wheel it back to the loading dock. I abandon the trolley and step inside the factory. I'm inside the special wall. Yeah, yeah. The outline of a sleeping body in the corner begins to stir. Does she sleep here now? I make my way to the futon lying on the cold concrete floor. It's a worn out thing, frayed fabric, torn edges. Lying on top of it, covered by a thin blanket, is the girl of my dreams.
What time is it?
Time to get up.
Come on.
Anyways, I'll go for now since it's 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Go to bed! Now! Sleep! But yes, get all the EPs. Have a good night. Sleep well. Don't let the corpse haunt you tonight. Or the kazoo. Bye-bye! And thank you again for the raid and bringing your community over here. Very much love. Very much appreciated. Thank you!
Got work to do.
Aww.
Yeah, Noriko, get the fuck up! You don't get to sleep! Only Kazu does.
That's the other girl. I'm just the muscle.
Oh, my knuckles! Oh! Oh, my knuckles crickety cracked! I reach my hand out to her. Same way I do every morning. Wait, hold on. Did I get response from the Babas? No, so Babas is gone. Babas is hanging out with the rats. She never takes it. Instead, she slowly climbs to her feet without assistance. She's still wearing yesterday's clothes, yesterday's makeup, yesterday's sweat. She's gorgeous.
When are you going back home?
This is my home now.
You need a shower.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. My place smells terrible, like rotting flesh. I can't get the odor out. It's been getting worse since I first moved in there.
This place smells too. Look at what's around you.
I gesture towards the racks of cadavers that fill the factory. We acquired some warehouse racking some time ago. It didn't take long for us to fill most of the shelves with cadavers. The industrial air conditioner we installed staves off the decay for a little while, but not long enough. We try not to let each cadaver remain here for more than a few days. But sometimes we forget. And it's so cold here, all the time. It's not like Dad's factory at all. The stench can make anyone's eyes water. We just seem to be getting used to it.
I like it here. The smell here is different. It's nice.
Okay.
She's fucking lost it.
Tell me how it goes.
Oh, Flaming Rex TV, welcome in. You are now a parasite, and you're stuck here forever and ever and ever. Well, welcome to the wall, where we are finding corpses. How are you doing today? You probably have requests to work on?
I'll leave you be.
Okay. Noriko doesn't say anything. A thoughtful expression covers her face. I make my way back towards the trolley. We've been overwhelmed with work lately. Seems like Corpse Girl's website has become the next big trend in Japan. Dozens of requests pour in every day. A lot of people are wanted dead. I don't care about the reasons why, I just do the work. It's all for Noriko. Couldn't care less about Corpse Girl's ambitions, or whatever she normally says. I want to prove to her that I'm useful, good, worthy. This is the only way I can think of to earn her love. I told her I was doing it for corpses, wanted to get my hands on some for myself. That was a lie, all of it. Why would I need her to acquire corpses? I work at a morgue. I've been stealing them for a year. Huh? For what? What have you been doing with them? Just needed her to believe she could motivate me, bargain with me, control me. Kojiro's the mastermind behind the mastermind. I don't like being inside Kojiro's head anymore. It's kind of weird. Food, yes, get food. When she achieves her goal, whatever it may be, I'll talk to her, a heart to heart. Maybe I'll even propose. Okay. Kojiro, fucking back it the fuck up. She's not even in love with you yet. Do not propose. Manipulating into being manipulated is so true. Literally. Can't let a girl like her slip away. She's too precious, too beautiful, too brooding and macabre, because it's not fucking macabre. And I need her. It's as simple as that. Since the first time I laid eyes on her over a fucking year ago! Dude, we didn't even know you existed until 2 months ago! Has he been stalking me? Shit! The day she moved in. I don't want to know this lore anymore. I don't want to know this lore. This lore is kind of weird. I've kept close by her ever since. I must have her. I will have her. I'll do anything for Noriko.
They ask you how you are, you
How do you
have to
just say that you're fucking fine, but you're not fine?
You just can't get into
Nothing's
it. You
fine!
never understand.
Physical labor always makes me hungry. A normal human trait, I would assume. I take a seat at the restaurant and place an order once the waitress arrives. Waiting for a meal is boring. I decide to read. Today's book is False Photography. Borrowed it from Noriko. She doesn't know. When I flip open the cover, I'm reminded of why I started coming here. I once saw Noriko at this very same restaurant. She was eating omura rice and reading Strange Flower. She didn't eat much, 3 mouthfuls, if I recall correctly. But she read her book until the restaurant closed. I learned then that she's a girl that would rather feed her mind than her body. I'm personally the opposite. I love to eat. But I find Noriko's traits endearing. It's hard not to fall for someone in love with educating herself. It also touched my heart that she chose to read the book I lent her. Dude's obsessed. Holy shit. This is insane. Come to think of it, I never did get that back from her. It's probably overdue at the library now. Maybe I shouldn't show my face there again. Add it to the list of places I can't visit anymore. What? My meal arrives. Can we see this list? Omura rice. I don't like him anymore. I don't like Kojiro. He's freaking me out. There's a list? That's my thing. Hi, Moon. How are you doing, by the way? I assume this is Noriko's favorite. Funnily enough, it was Dad's favorite too. God damn it, it's gotta be sentimental. I devoured the dish in a few minutes. I like to lick the plate clean. Always earns a funny look from the staff. The heart from the meal has fogged up my glasses. I take them off and wipe them clean on my shirt.
No, you?
Thanks to my natural blurry vision, I can't see who sits down across from me. Junpei? I quickly return my glasses to the rightful place.
Kojimbo, right?
Kojimbo? Kojimbo? Kojimbo there, eh?
Kojiro.
I don't think so.
Trust me. You are?
Junpei Matsumoto.
The rotund stranger offers his hand to me. I don't reciprocate the gesture.
Can I help you?
Nah, man. Just hanging, you know? Saw you here, wanted to say, what's up?
He's a true country boy. No, I literally do this and have had this happen to me before when I lived in my smaller town. Where if I literally went anywhere, like I would go to the movie theater when I was young, and then I would always hear, "Yo, Michael, what's up?" And I'd be like, "Yo, what's up? Like, how are you doing? How have you been?" And I don't know the fucking person's name. Or like, kinda know, but don't remember. You rabbit. I am rabbit. Can you not take my glasses? This rabbit needs them. I can't see. I'm blind.
What's up?
God, he's so cute. I see why Aoi likes him.
I don't know you. I'll be going.
Stay a while. Let's talk about Corpse Girl.
It's him. The stranger's words prevent me from standing up. I glare at him.
What about Corpse Girl?
She's killed a lot of people, right? Like a hell of a lot of people.
Probably. I don't know.
Come on, man. You're in her crew, yeah? I've seen you lifting at the morgue. You run that white piece of shit van. Am I right?
Oh, we gotta kill him. Oh, we gotta kill him.
I don't...
Careful now. If I can find you, it can't be that hard for the cops to pinch you.
What do you want?
Like I said, just wanted to say what's up.
The foul man leans across the table. His hot breath reeks more than the factory.
I know how you guys do it. How do you get up every morning knowing that there's a killer out there even more powerful and successful than Corpse Girl?
It's him! It's him! He is the one threatening our career, chat. Oh, wait! Unless Kojiro already... So, even though Corpse Girl hasn't said anything, Kojiro already knew. Okay. I know exactly what he's referring to. I try not to let my face betray me. It's true that Corpse Girl has some tough competition. Around the time Noriko targeted her sister, somebody hacked Corpse Girl's website. Ever since then, a new string of deaths have raged across Tokyo like wildfire. Deaths not caused by Corpse Girl. It started off with a copycat killer stealing Noriko's requests. People that were sentenced to death via Corpse Girl's website were found dead before we could reach them. But that didn't last long. After a while, completely unrelated people were being found dead across the city. People whose deaths had never been requested through the website. Because of that, we stopped worrying about it. Noriko was happy as long as her own victims weren't being poached. She didn't care if someone else was running a similar operation, as long as they kept their hands off her prey. I haven't given much thought since. And then this guy appears out of nowhere. It's pretty damn obvious that he's involved with the copycat killer. Wildfather, yes. He's seen me around, knows what I've been doing, knows that there are two separate powers out there killing. Doesn't take much to figure him out.
What's your method?
Excuse me?
You kill faster than Corpse Girl. How?
Whoa there, buddy. I don't kill anyone. Here, check this shit.
The human removal service? It's a fucking... Hey guys, the exterminators are here. It makes so much sense for the country accent. We remove unwanted human beings, take advantage of our free and efficient removal solutions. Fill the name and address of a human being you would like removed. This guy shows me his phone. There's a webpage on the screen. It looks similar to Corpse Girl's website, but it's not the same. I read the name of the site out loud.
Human Removal Service.
Nice, huh?
What is this?
Just read it.
I do as I'm told. There's a paragraph of information below the site's title. Ah, damn, not the exterminators. It's the one you know what he reminds me of? The exterminator from Ant Bully. He's just the exterminator from Ant Bully, but he's actually killing the kid this time. Take advantage of our free and efficient removal solution. Fill in the name and address of a human being you would like removed. Following that, text is a form to be filled out, just like the one on Corpse Girl's website. I think I get it. This is the copycat's own website. They're running an identical operation, accepting users' requests for victims' details, and then somehow carrying out killings. But how far do the similarities extend? Are they creating corpse photos to send to victims? Are they forcing victims to kill themselves or carrying out premeditated murder? Are they delivering corpses to victims?
You involved with this?
Nah, just a fan. Used to be a Corpse Girl fanboy. That shit was wild. Then I discovered this site. It's so much cooler. More profesh, you know?
The guy leans in once more.
I even used this site once.
What happened?
The guy I wanted to die, he disappeared off the face of the planet within 24 hours. Can you believe it? And they're offering the service for free.
Oh, did Corpse Girl make it so you have to pay? There's no doubt about it. This guy is involved with the copycat and this website. He's here to taunt me, pressure me. He knows who I am. But what's his endgame?
Can I try the site?
Sure, man. Type the web address into your phone.
I retrieve my phone from my pocket and enter the site's address. It loads quickly. The Human Removal Service. I bookmark the site, then scroll down to fill in the name
Is
field.
it Matsumoto?
What?
Yes.
I type in Junpei Matsumoto. The next field requests an
Where do
address.
you live?
Hey, wait just a second. What the F are you doing?
Address, please.
You're a psycho. Don't put in my details.
Why are you worried? Not like the killer will target an accomplice.
Of course not, but still. Such a dick move.
Got him! Got him, idiot! I stand up and pocket my phone.
Later, Junpei.
Freaking weirdo.
His face is contorted into a foul grimace, like he just swallowed something sour. I leave the restaurant. It's Aoi! Aoi is the other one! Kojiro, my fucking goat! Dude is so obsessed with his lady that he figures shit out like this. So this confirms Aoi and Junpei. Aoi is the main face of the copycat, and we are going to have to face her eventually. I do not doubt it. This confirmed my suspicion. Junpei Matsumoto essentially confessed that he's involved with the Human Removal Service. Because, remember, Aoi said that she had another job lined up. She didn't say what. But I think this is her job. Maybe she's actually killing people. That could be why. Because remember, she's stalking people now. She probably stalked Noriko, and that's how she hacked into the site. She either had Junpei hack into it, or she watched her type in the fucking password to get in. Like, it's gotta be something like that. We figured it out. We figured out the mystery. I think. I don't know. He agreed that he wouldn't be targeted if I entered his name on the website. He admitted to being an accomplice. Don't know if he figured out what I figured out. Don't care. I need to tell Noriko. She's asleep in the corner, as usual. Her laptop is beside her. The power cable is plugged into a portable generator. She's still in the same clothes, still wearing the same old makeup. I wouldn't change a thing about her. I wish I could lay next to her.
Wake up.
She stirs. I extend my hand.
Kojiro? It's still early.
Need to talk. It's important.
She rubs her eyes and yawns.
What is it?
Look.
I hold up my phone and show her the copycat's website. Her eyes widen as she slowly reads the text. Her jaw drops ever so slightly, and she looks at me in shock. Also, have fun, Benito! Make sure you eat some water and drink some food, though. Get some good rest.
How did you find this? I've been searching for weeks. I've tried so hard to find how the copycat is choosing victims, but there's absolutely nothing about this anywhere.
Met a guy yesterday. Someone involved with the site.
You're kidding.
Serious. Junpei Matsumoto. Big guy. Rude. Unlikable. Knew who I was. Knew about the morgue.
Shit. He knows?
Don't know how. We need to kill him.
How? If he knows our methods, he won't just kill himself when he gets delivered a corpse. He'll just laugh it off.
No. I know that. We really kill him.
Oh shit! It's getting far! Noriko is silent. It's the unthinkable. Something we've never done before.
I don't know if I can.
I can do it.
Kojiro is that type of yandere. Noriko will just say she'll kill somebody. Kojiro's the one to act it out. I don't want to kill the guy. I need to kill him. It's for our safety. With him alive, our secrets are compromised. He knows me. He may very well know Noriko. He does.
Junpei Matsumoto? Why does that name sound so familiar?
Check his profile.
Noriko doesn't waste any time in bringing up his noise profile.
Shit!
I peer over at her phone. Sure enough, the profile picture matches what he looked like. Hard to forget a guy like that.
This is Aoi's boyfriend.
Aoi, your friend.
Aoi, the girl that Noriko never stops talking about. The cute and shy one. The one I followed more than a few times out of curiosity. Wanted to see what constitutes a friend of Noriko's. Needed some tips. Is she dating Junpei? Strange match.
Is this for real? I met Junpei some time ago. Maybe last month?
I see. Are they still together?
As far as I know, I haven't spoken to Aoi in a while. Wait, I wonder.
What?
Never mind. I need to think some things over.
Okay.
Kojiro, you remember the photo of my sister's corpse, right? Not the one that I crafted. The other one I found on her phone.
Sure.
You remember the instructions written on it?
Stabbed Shuji at the party, right?
Spot on. The copycat must send instructions written on corpse photos. I have a feeling the instructions always relate to killing other people. Other people whose deaths have been requested.
Oh, that's why they kill so quickly. The movie theater was actually murder, yes. I get it. Kill two birds with one stone. Send one corpse photo to a victim, and have them kill another victim. It's efficient.
That's how they've racked up so many deaths so quickly.
Exactly. We can only rely on news reports for the numbers, but it's pretty clear that the copycat has claimed a few hundred lives in the past month at least.
And we're up to 164.
Yes.
164 deaths caused by Corpse Girl. But we've delivered twice as many corpses as that. The success rate is about 50%, and it has been dropping rapidly. It would seem that Corpse Girl's rising popularity is having a detrimental effect on our success rate. As public knowledge of Corpse Girl increases, the fear of receiving a corpse decreases. People are starting to figure out how the method works. They don't cave into fear, they don't kill themselves. It's that simple. In most cases in which the victim has survived, they simply brush off the attempt on their life. They call the police, have the corpse removed, they go on with life.
We haven't been doing so well lately, but the deaths across Tokyo, the ones unrelated to us, are expanding at an exponential rate.
Seems that way.
Then our rival has a more foolproof method of killing. Is it as simple as adding instructions to a corpse photo? Threatening someone with death unless they carry out the instructions? And then, if victim A receives a corpse photo, follows the instructions, and kills victim B, how does victim A also end up dead?
They both receive the request to kill each other.
Surely it's not suicide at that point. Why follow the instructions to spare your life and then kill yourself anyway? It doesn't add up. How are they killing so many people so...
Don't know.
It's true, I have no idea. I pride myself on always being in the know. This is beyond even me. However, I do know how to find out.
Maybe I'll pay Junpei a visit. See what information I can extract.
I don't like it, but it may be our only chance. Get as much information as you can from him. Dispose of him.
Her words cause a flare of adrenaline inside me. I won't let her down. God, he's such a puppy. He's such a dog boy. She has given me a task, an important task. I'll show her what I can do.
On it.
Good luck, Kojiro. And be careful.
Of course. Later.
I'm thankful that Noriko looks away just before a smirk splits my face in half. I take my leave. Quite a bit of time has passed since he went inside the maid cafe. Can't imagine eating a meal takes this long. Unless there's something shady going on. Should have come out by now. My knees are beginning to hurt from crouching. I could stand up, but then I'd be more visible. Oh, does she still work at the maid cafe? Crouching at the corner of this alley suits me just fine. My knees should hold. I have a perfect view of the entrance. I've taken note of every single person entering and exiting, but he hasn't come back out. His noise post from earlier was right on the money. He said he would visit the maid cafe, and sure enough, I watched him enter. Could be he knows I'm tailing him. Whole thing could be a ruse. Might have an escape route. But I already scoped out the alley behind the caf. There's no other exit. Front only. Could he have climbed out a window? Doubt it. Big guy. Not very fit. Even if he attempts such a feat, I surely would have overheard the struggle. I'll keep watch here. Can't be that much longer. According to noise, he comes here often, his favorite place. Likely where he met Aoi. She still works here, according to Noriko. What does Aoi see in him? What does Noriko see in Aoi, for that matter? The girl is boring. Cute, sure, but no outward personality. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Hard to tell when you only watch from afar. There he is. I'll have to follow him. Can't confront him here. Looks like he's heading towards the station. Easy. Here he goes. Can't believe this guy traveled to the very end of the train line. Oh, he's gonna kill Kojiro. Took nearly an hour to get here. If his home is all the way out here, why does he travel so far just to visit a maid cafe? He wandered into this underground parking lot, so I'm guessing his apartment building is above this little tomb. No one else around.
Hey, is someone there?
Guess I'm not as stealthy as I thought.
Huh? Kojimbo?
Junpei Matsumoto.
The fuck? You follow me home, dude?
That's right.
Oh god, I gotta crack my knuckles.
Have some questions.
Not cool, man. Could've just DM'd me.
I like that Junpei's like, dude, we could have been civil. You could have just texted me, bro. You don't have to stalk my ass. Like, come on.
No.
I stride up to him and press my chest against his rotund belly. Standing this close, it's easy to see that he's actually younger than I thought. I'm nearly a full head higher than him. Despite his bulky build, I don't think I'd have any trouble crushing him in a fist fight.
Back off, dude. I'm warning you.
I don't think I'll do that. Question 1.
Hey, I ain't playing your games.
Who runs the human removal service?
I ain't telling you that.
Question 2. How are the victims of the website killed?
Fuck you, man.
Question 3.
Shut up!
This is just really weird.
What is your role? I've listed the questions in order of importance. Please answer.
Junpei pulls his head back and spits in my face. The disgusting glob of saliva dribbles down my cheek. I snap 2 of his Jesus Christ, how strong is he?
Holy fuck!
The knuckles within his blubbery digits break inside my fist as I bend them in the wrong direction. Ugh. I savor the sensation of shattered bone grinding against shattered bone as his knuckles splinter and pierce his skin.
Question 1. Who runs the human removal service?
Junpei wrenches his hand away from mine. He clenches his other fist. He looks prepared to launch it at my face. That was such a weak sounding punch. The little smack. The punch connects perfectly against my jaw. I cock my head a little, riding the momentum of the impact. A tooth comes loose in my mouth. I think it's a bottom canine. I swallow it. Jesus. Putting my head back, I lock eyes with Junpei.
Question 2.
Dude is dead. He's emotionally dead.
How are the victims of the website killed?
Shit! You want another fist in the face? Ah, my freaking fingers!
Question 3. What is your role?
Junpei tries to lash out with a kick to my shins. He's slow. He's just not cut out for a fight. I step aside and his leg flails limply. Completely off balance, he falls and lands on his rear. I move towards him and stand over his recumbent body.
I've listed the questions in order of importance.
Dude's a robot!
Please answer.
My name's Kojiro. I am an android sent by Cyberlife.
Help me! Someone help me! This psycho is trying to kill me!
I can't help but sigh loudly, run my tongue along my gums, feeling for the gap created by my missing tooth. Definitely a canine that I swallowed. Bit of an inconvenience. Hi, Shmoomin. I'm sorry, Shmoomin. Dad's doing a stream, Bubba. The cat is wanting attention, chat. Aw, he's so cute! I have to get a false tooth now. Wonder if Noriko will think less of me.
Question 1.
Fuck you!
He madly tries to kick at my ankles. His feet slap against mine with no force or pressure. This is why I think it's Aoi, because he's very, like, secretive of it. He's really, like, determined to be loyal.
Who runs the human removal service?
The guttural, beastly growl that spews from his mouth is the desperation of a cornered dog. I don't much believe in kicking someone when they're down, figuratively nor literally. I kick him in the ribs, and his howl of anguish repeats itself. Sometimes you have to do things you don't believe in. I kick him again, and again, and again. 1 or 3 of his ribs shatter against the toe of my shoe. It's a crunching sensation, like kicking in the ribs of a cadaver. I suppose a comparison isn't really necessary.
Stop! Please!
The slow, desperate plea is completely different from the urgent howls of frustration just moments ago. Beaten and wounded, the dog is panting heavily, his tongue lolling against the asphalt.
Question 2. How are the victims of the website killed?
A moment's silence prompts me to prepare my foot for another flurry of kicks. But a meek answer I didn't foresee causes my body to stiffen.
But Harold, he carries out all the killings personally.
I frown, and the motion causes a sharp pain to shoot through my bleeding gums.
Sir Harold.
The dog spits blood down his shirt and groans.
He's a visionary. A prophet.
It's Kira! It's just Yoshika. Not Yoshika Kira, sorry, that's a whole different Kira. It's Light Yagami. He's the prophet.
And he's immortal. He's more powerful than Corpscrew ever was.
So it's a dude playing God. It's Aoi playing God.
Every person targeted by the human removal service is removed by the Herald's hand.
This wasn't the explanation I was expecting. Please don't lick my leg, cat. You were gonna cause hives. Or not hives, but you're gonna cause it to be, you're gonna cause my skin to be all dry. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, you're so cute, though. Thought the operation was similar to Corpse Girls. Send a corpse photo to a victim. Urge them to kill themselves, or give them instructions to kill someone else. Which cat? This is Simon, my tuxedo. That was what Noriko and I discussed. That was the conclusion we reached. I don't like being proven incorrect. Bring my foot into Junpei's rib one more time, and he hardly flinches. Simply exhales and absorbs the force.
Question 3. What is your role?
I think the dog is unconscious. I tilt my neck from side to side and hear a comforting crack and pop that relieves the tension in my muscles. Crouch down and press my fingers to his wrist. The pulse is strong and his breathing is regular. He won't die, not unless I take action now. I told Noriko I'd kill him. I told her I'd take care of our problem.
Junpei.
No! No! A girl's voice. Soft and not unpleasant, but worried, terrified. I stand once more to see the concerned face before me.
What did you do to Junpei?
Fuck! My theories might be wrong, chat! My theories might be wrong! God damn it, we gotta kidnap Aoi. Aoi Sato. Noriko's friend. Best friend. And the girlfriend of Junpei Matsumoto. Saws? Saws! I need to leave. Aoi doesn't know my identity. She doesn't know I'm involved with Noriko. If I escape now, Aoi will never link this assault to Noriko. Well, that's option 1. Option 2.
Get out of here, you psycho!
No. I can't think about option 2. If Aoi got hurt, Noriko would never forgive me. I can return to finish Junpei another day. I know where he lives now, after all.
Later.
I turn on my heel and leave the sobbing girl to tend to her wounded dog. I wonder if Aoi's gonna call Noriko. When I was with Shizuku, I became really fascinated with brewing coffee. She bought me a handheld bean grinder and a French press for my birthday. To thank her, I made frequent trips to the market to buy freshly roasted beans. I would lose track of the hours I spent carefully grinding the beans and aiming to brew the perfect cup. But Shizuku never enjoyed coffee. Never had a taste for it. I didn't give up. I kept refining my technique, kept experimenting with different beans and roasts in an attempt to craft something she would find palatable. She died and I threw the French press in the trash. I just visit the cafe now for my morning coffee. I donated the handheld grinder to this cafe. More specifically, I gave it to the cute waitress here. Maybe it was callous of me to discard the gift that Shizuku gave me. It should have torn me apart to throw away something that symbolized what we had together. But 3 years isn't so important in the grand scheme of a lifetime. Besides, I have someone else now. Well, I don't have her, but I want her. Noriko reminds me of Shizuku in some way. In other ways, they couldn't be more opposite. When the takeout coffee I ordered is ready, I leave my money on the counter and grab the paper cup. A quick sip of the piping hot brew fills me with renewed life. The liquid scalds the area where my tooth used to be. Not much for it. I'll go to the dentist some other time. Coffee in hand, I leave the cafe and make my way to my next destination. Public libraries don't get the credit they deserve in this age. They're quiet, calm, soothing. That doesn't always do it for me, but it's nice to escape the bustle of the city. Plus, they always carry works by my favorite authors, but the librarians don't pay me any mind. I think they're at a loss to recommend books that fit my taste. I don't feel judged here. Nobody looks at me and wonders if I'm a creep. Nobody cares about my unshaven face or crinkled clothes. Nobody looks at me and asks if I miss Shizuko. I wish someone would ask. Just once. It would be nice to know someone cares, even if I don't. But no one knew Shizuko. No one knows she was in my life, and no one knows she's gone. I haven't even told Noriko about her. I think she has enough on her mind right now. I'll tell her when the time is right. After wandering around the library aisles aimlessly, I pick a tome from the shelf at a random and find a couch to sit on. Comfortable at last, I sip my coffee and thumb through the book I've acquired. It was I selected an autobiography about a famed painter I never heard of. It will do for now. I'll read anything. I skim through the preface and then the first chapter. My fingers pick up speed as I thumb through the pages, never absorbing more than the first line of any particular page. Boring, drivel. I can't read this. I toss the book aside and rest a closed fist underneath my chin. I'm not normally this restless. Usually I'm focused and driven. But it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Kojiro! And Shizuko isn't here to get me a gift. Perhaps I regret throwing away the French press. It was the most thoughtful birthday gift I've ever received. Perhaps I just regret losing Shizuko. I don't know. If this were any other day, I wouldn't waste my time dwelling on the past. I thought I was above giving this day more significance than any other. 35, fuck! Where did the years go? I thought you were 36! Or he's turning 36. Time really does slip through your fingers. Hell, it's even been more than a year since I met Noriko. Technically. I doubt she remembers our first meeting. I peer around the library and find a smile forming on my face. She probably thinks we met here just a few months ago. I asked her some trivial questions, something about Lovecraft or Cthulhu, Then I introduced myself. But the first time we bumped into each other was at my apartment. Well, her apartment. He lives in the same apartment complex? It was a fully furnished apartment. Didn't have to take much with me when I left. Oh! It used to be his! I bet it looks much the same today as it did back then. I returned to collect a few last things. A couple of blankets in the closet, a broom and a dustpan, a few knuckle bones, the usual stuff. And I wanted to say goodbye one final time. To my surprise, she was there. She was chatting to the landlord casually, inquiring about the terms of the lease. I must have frozen in my tracks when I saw her. I know that I spent a good few minutes simply staring at her. She was beautiful, gorgeous, breathtaking. And she looked like Shizuku. Or Shizuko. She looked so much like Shizuko. She shook hands with the landlord. She said her name aloud. Noriko Kurosawa. Her name stuck in my mind. It replayed over and over in my head. The landlord accepted her offer for the apartment. Noriko would be moving in, making the place her home. My place. I must have bumped my shoulder into her by accident when I tried to squeeze past. She apologized. I apologized.
Zaz was just leaving.
Oh, no, please. It was my fault. I'm very sorry. Did you live here?
Yeah.
I see. Thank you for taking care of the place. I'll be moving in soon.
I see.
Did you like it here?
Yes, very much so. It was home.
He probably said that after he just lost the girl of his dreams. Oh my god.
I hope that I feel just as comfortable here.
I nodded, but didn't pull my eyes from her face. She walked away after gracing me with a polite bow. The Noriko from back then was healthier than the girl I know now. She's become little more than a skeleton, skin and bones, but her keen mind hasn't dulled. And she's still gorgeous. Still takes my breath away just like Shizuko did. But she refuses to leave the factory. She refuses to return to her apartment. Occasionally, Tomoe will go and fetch the things she needs, clothes, tiny portions of food, coffee mostly. At some point, I got delegated to selecting the most suitable cadavers from the morgue. Also, Noriko doesn't have to visit the morgue herself. She gives me a bunch of photos, and it's on me to pick and choose cadavers that best match them. Not my favorite work, it's tedious, and I don't have the eye for detail that she does. But I do what I can.
Ouch.
My phone begins vibrating violently in my back pocket. I didn't realize I was sitting on it.
Yo,
Where the hell are you?
library.
Don't you have deliveries to make today?
I'm just taking the morning off.
You didn't ask me about that.
I told Tomoe.
Well, she didn't mention anything about it to me.
Zaz, I'll see you in a few hours anyway. I just wanted to chill this morning. My birthday.
It's your birthday?
Yeah,
I didn't know. Happy birthday.
thanks.
Okay, I'll see you this afternoon.
I wonder if Noriko's gonna get him a gift. That'd actually be really cute.
Bye.
Later.
She sounded mad at me. In my defense, I haven't taken a day off from Corpse Girl's work for weeks. Didn't think taking this morning off would be too much to ask. Apparently it rubbed her the wrong way. But juggling this work as well— Hi! I don't know if you guys heard that, but the cat just screamed. But juggling this work as well as my morgue duties is tiring. Don't get much time for myself. Don't get much time to think. Probably why Shizuku's face doesn't pop into my mind as much as he used to. My theory, anyway. I drain the remnants of my coffee cup. After returning the unread book to the shelf, I leave the library. Please don't eat my cords! Hi.
I'm home.
I close the front door behind me. My place is always dark. The tiniest sliver of sunlight filters in from a gap between the closed curtains. I like it this way. I spent countless nights underneath the unholy light of the morgue. That fluorescent glow messes with my eyes. So I keep my apartment dark. It's comforting. The place is small, smaller than my last apartment, at any rate. Noriko's apartment. Tiny living space. One bedroom, a kitchenette. The bathroom is pitiful. A half-sized tub with a shower head above it. A toilet, no sink. I need to use the kitchen sink after finishing my business. But it's home. Moving here after deciding to leave my old place was the change I needed after Shizuko died. I threw away so much of my life from back then. I'm almost a completely different person now. Almost. I kept my habits, mannerisms, the parts of me people find weird or off-putting. Can't help it, that's just how I am. All those quirky attributes that Shizuko couldn't stand, they're still with me. She's gone, and I'm still here.
Come on.
I shake my head at the sound of my own voice. What a birthday. What a pointless day. Dwelling on the past doesn't suit me. I moved on from Shizuko a long time ago. I'm struggling with this name. I'm only stuck on her today because of my birthday. Because this day reminds me of that damn French press she bought for me. But it's gone now, and she's gone. All that remains is me. That's the way it always has been. Probably the way it always will be.
Enough. Time for work.
I don't feel like staying in and relaxing. I shuffle towards the tall, narrow cabinet in the far corner of my living space. I hoist the door open and look at my clean white coat. It's not stained or dusty like the one I kept on display near the window. It's my good coat, the one I reserved for special days, like my birthday. The white coat is resting comfortably on a white mannequin inside the white cabinet. I hate the color white. It serves no purpose. Despite its useless color, the mannequin holding the coat does serve a purpose. It carries my treasured possessions. Perhaps mannequin isn't the most fitting word for it, but it will do. As I grab my coat, the sleeve catches on the mannequin's fingers. I tug at it gently, and manage to release the coat from the mannequin's bony limb.
Later.
I have it in mind to say goodbye to empty rooms. It used to be funny when rooms were truly empty. Not so funny anymore. Now when that face stares back at me from within the cabinet. Nothing to do about it. It's a dead body, isn't it? That's not a mannequin. It's a dead body.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
I don't have a gift for you. I'm sorry.
All good.
Noriko runs her hand along her opposite arm shyly. I like her to act so awkward and embarrassed.
I just didn't know. That's all.
I know.
She seems truly disappointed in herself for not knowing about my birthday.
I looked at my noise feed, and it even has a notification that today's the day. I'm sorry. I don't have a reasonable excuse.
It's fine. Really. What's on the agenda today?
What are you... Oh, you brought a toy. Hi! You bringing me toys now? We'll play right after stream. Don't worry. Don't worry, my child. I want to break away from this discussion. I hate my birthday. I hate Shizuko for leaving me. Noriko sweeps a stray strand of hair behind her ear and contemplates the question.
12 deliveries. Tomoe has already prepped the bodies. She's waiting in the van. I've sent the photos to the victims.
Only 12 today?
We're not getting many new requests. All of today's deliveries are just part of our backlog. There aren't many corpses left here, actually. We've managed to work our way through most of them. Have to visit the morgue again soon.
I see.
Things seem to be slowing down. Copycat is stealing our business. I just know it.
Well, no shit. They're actually murdering people. There's a huge difference between scaring them and actually doing something.
Maybe.
Oh, that reminds me. Whatever happened to Aui's boyfriend?
What do you mean?
I can't believe I forgot about it. You were going to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow I'd forgotten about that too. Caught up in my own head today. Junpei Matsumoto.
Is he dead?
Unlikely.
Noriko's pout prompts me to
Heard him
explain.
good, but Aoi arrived before I could go further.
Shit. Did she see you?
Yeah. She doesn't know me, though.
I suppose. Wait. You didn't hurt Aoi, did you?
The tone of panic in her gasping voice is impossible to disregard.
Of course not.
Aoi's innocent, you know? She can't get caught up in all this.
I still want to believe that she's the mastermind behind the fucking other copycat. I want to believe that so bad. I never hurt a friend of Noriko's. Unless they hurt me first. Self-defense or something.
So, what do we do about Junpei? If he's still alive, he knows that you're involved with the morgue and with Corpse Girl.
Don't know. Actually, he did say something interesting.
Yawn.
What did he say?
I quote, "Every person targeted by the Human Removal Service is removed by the Herald's hand." End quote.
The Herald? Who the fuck is the Herald? Did you mishear? Was it supposed to be Gerald?
No, it's Harold.
Harold. Apparently some prophet. A visionary. Junpei says he's immortal.
Immortal? You're not serious.
Every killing is carried out by him personally.
What the hell? How is that even possible? How can someone kill so many people without getting caught?
I shrug. My tongue subconsciously licks the gap where my tooth once was.
Guess he's good.
What a pain in the ass.
Anyway, I'll take care of those deliveries.
Thanks. I'm going to try and dig up something.
Dig up?
Not literally. Information. Online.
Had me excited there for a moment.
Don't worry. You'll be the first person I tell if I decide to go digging up bodies.
Thanks.
I throw Noriko a lazy wave and take my leave. What are you eating?
You finally good to go?
Oh, he's just got his toy. Simon's just rolling around with this toy. Aww.
Yeah.
Good.
Little
I'm gonna
baby.
get this over with.
Okay.
Oh, happy birthday, by the way.
Thanks.
It's funny to think that Tomoe knows about my birthday. I assume she read about it on Noise since we're now
Get any
friends.
prezzies?
Not one.
Lame. What do you like? I'll buy you something.
Really? You'd do that for me?
Tomoe is a real one. We love her.
Of course. He may be a creep, but birthdays are the best. Everyone deserves a present.
I think she's being nice. Not a fan of being called a creep.
Well, I'd like a French press.
Would I?
What's that?
A coffee press.
Oh, I know those. Yeah, sure. I'll order you one. Cool?
Cool. Thanks.
Sure. Happy birthday, Kojiro.
Surprisingly, she steps forward to give me a short hug. It feels nice. Contact. She's warm. Not like Noriko, or the way I imagine Noriko to be. Her hair smells wonderful, like coconut. I'm not sniffing it on purpose. I'm not trying to play up to my reputation as a creep. But it's impossible not to smell it when we're this close. Her fingers tap against my back a few times, and then she releases the hug. A smile as warm as her touch spreads across her face.
Come on, let's get going.
Yeah.
Tomoe opens the van's driver's side door and scoots inside. As the door shuts behind her, I can't help but entertain the thought of what she would be like to have as a girlfriend, a partner, a lover. She's nicer than I originally thought. Heart's in the right place. But she's not Noriko. I shake the fleeting thoughts from my mind and urge myself to get on with things. Delivery time. And I think with that, we are going to save. Save? Okay, there we go. Alrighty, chat, don't leave just yet. We are gonna go raid, but this is the end of Corpse Factory for the night. We've been live for almost 4 hours. Jesus. Let's see. Who will we be raiding today? We got a lot of people live today. Let's see who live today. That we can raid today. Bum, bum, ba-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Seeing who we can all invade. Oh, let's go raid Jackie. Jackie's playing Blueprints, which looks so fun. I've heard good things about Blueprints. So let's start. Alrighty, but I will see you guys all tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be playing Minecraft on the server, and just to let you guys know, the server is open to anyone that would like to join. But until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye!